Leisure time. Did you ever stop to think how much leisure time you really have? Some of us put our leisure time to good use. And some of us, Ken Michaels, for example, spend most of our leisure time just moping.
Moping? He thinks I'm moping. Well, who wouldn't mope? There's nothing to do, nobody's around. You know how it is. I went down to the bowling alley, went over to the drugstore. None of the gang was there. All my friends are busy, so what's for me to do?
Do you suppose Ken has more leisure time than his friends do?
Huh? Well, no, I don't have more time. We all spend about the same amount of time in school, and the rest is leisure time. I've got nothing to do but wait for supper. My friends have more things to do. They're lucky.
Ken's pretty lucky, too.
Listen to that. All right, I'll bite. Why am I lucky?
Because you have so much leisure time. Time in which you can do things you enjoy. Time in which you don't have to work.
Like this, huh? Is that good?
Let me show you a few things. Suppose you had lived 100 years ago. What would you have been like? Take a look.
Where? Oh, is that me? Is that what I would have looked like 100 years ago?
Well, perhaps. But now, well, let's look back 100 years again and see someone else.
Who? Hey, that's my dad.
Young man, you get off that bed and get to work. After you clean out the stable, you can build some new steps for the back porch. While I work 72 hours a week, no son of mine is going to loaf.
72 hours?
12 hours a day, 6 days a week. Tomorrow morning, young man, you're going out to get a regular job. You can work too, and earn your keep.
Not so good, Ken? Well, let's try another picture. Say about 50 years ago.
Oh, hello, son. Well, say, I've got some new pictures for the stereoscope. We'll look at them tonight. Don't forget about your chores. Have them all done by the time I'm through work. And keep the wood box full.
Boy, how long will you work, Dad?
Why, 10 hours. 10 hours a day, every day except Sunday.
60 hours a week? Boy.
Well, Ken, let's take a look at your father's time as it really is today.
Hi, Dad. You sure don't work as long hours as they used to.
That's right, Ken. It's a wonderful thing to be able to do so much work in so little time. This 40-hour week suits me fine. And some people even work shorter hours nowadays. But by the way, Ken, how'd you like to play a quick round of golf before supper? I think we can work it in. And then later I'd like to shellac that new bookcase I'm making.
Well, Ken?
Yes, Dad does enjoy his leisure time. And to think that a few years ago, people didn't have nearly so much time to themselves.
Yes, we've gained a lot of leisure time in the last century or so. All of us.
Wait a minute. All of us? Mother should hear you say that. She's always complaining that she doesn't have enough time.
Well, let's see about that. Can you picture your mother as she might have been 50 years ago?
I guess so.
My, that's hard work. It takes so much time, too. But that's woman's lot in life. Scrub clothes, carry water, bake bread, feed the chickens, till time to go to bed and then get up again to start all over again.
You see, Ken? Now, how about today?
Charis Euphranor studies his admittedly very handsome physical appearance with the primordial sculptor herself. How does he do it? Is it a favorable genetic makeup? How does his incredibly beautiful appearance contradict his down-to-earth, relatability that allows him to appeal to the inner humanity of his vast and wide-reaching audience? What are the unique challenges of being extremely attractive that one such Philosopher VTuber would have to navigate? To answer these earth-shattering, reality-challenging questions on the philosophy of aesthetics, we, and that's the royal we, because I'm talking about myself right now, and it's like, but it's like kind of we. Anyway, we have invited a very special guest. Okay, welcome, Loika, aka Art Team. Loika is spelled Loika, aka Art Team, aka c.c.mochi, which is like her social, I think, to the Library of Alexandria.
Hello, hello.
I forgot you were doing that. I forgot you were doing that.
Did you cook this up in that few minutes?
Yes, like as the stream was starting, I was like, okay, I think you deserve more than like 2 sentences. So I just started hammering away on my keyboard. I was like, what do I say? Okay, here's what
He cooked fire. I admit that. I was laughing my ass off.
It was it really was like off the dome 2 minutes prior to, because okay, the context for everyone else, our team and I were talking, we were talking off stream, like I want to say maybe half an hour before stream started to like just get a grounding and everything. I didn't tell her that's how I'd be introducing her, but yeah, here we are.
This is so funny. So a bit of introduction of this form. This is my protest against Charis, honestly. I don't know if you guys have noticed the the absolute atrocity of the thumbnail of this stream. It's basically my protest against his inhumane working schedule.
I mean, honestly, it's pretty good though. Like it's the thumbnail. The working conditions might be able to, there could be something we can work on, but the thumbnail's not bad.
It's hectic. So
yeah. So okay. Do you want to talk about the new background?
Oh, the new background. No, it's an online assets. Of course, I didn't draw it.
But we have like the legal rights to this because our team has bought like the licensing and everything, I think.
It's kind of funny because in the past I was a shopaholic or streaming assets. I never stream, so
yes, this is our team's debut stream, by the way. So everyone behave right fucking now as well, okay? This is our team's pre-release open beta debut stream. It's not even your okay, sorry, yeah, but like anyways, yeah, this is a sorry, before we continue, I need to someone was like someone said notice he had to hype himself up in a guest introduction. This is my channel. What the fuck do you mean? Whatever. I don't even care. Whatever. Tara just sent 50 gifted. Thank you, Tara. Thank you, Tara, for 50 gifted memberships. Again, that's a lot of memberships. Our team is my new Oshi. Well, there you go. You know what? It's actually probably not that hard. Maybe I am right. Maybe it is a lot easier to be a VTuber if you're femme presenting. Okay, like look, I'm not a misogynist, but I'm just saying. Okay, whatever. We need to stop that. I can't go on about that. I can't go on about that in today's stream.
Yeah.
So, do you have chat pulled up right now?
Yeah, I'm slowly reading through it.
Okay.
I've never streamed, so maybe you're correct. Having 2 things happening on stream is quite a lot.
It's overwhelming. So how about you and I go through the script of like just roughly what we wanted to cover, and then I will read through the chat, parse through the information, and I'll give you questions or like comments that I think would be relevant.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean that will be possible as well.
Okay.
Yes. So, hello. I am the art team, the designer and the creator of Charis Euphranor. Well, just to be clear, I didn't rig the model. I only did the visual elements of it, and I delegate the task of rigging to another individual. So I am the artist for the model. So this model is my second model, actually. Maybe I should now show you my actual form after my protest. Give me
Y'all
a
better be grateful, by the
second.
way. This is crazy, like exclusive content. It's unreal how much our team was willing to do for
Hey,
everyone immediately. I
hey.
was like, we gotta hold back. They don't deserve this. Okay, you do your thing.
It's loading, I
Okay,
suppose.
It's gonna take a while.
I will introduce you the story of how Charis come into this world, I suppose, because there was a reason that he realized that during becoming a VTuber is possible. Give the internet a bit of second.
No, you're here. You're here.
On my screen.
Welcome,
I'm here,
welcome,
yay!
Loika. That's Loika, right?
Hello, guys.
Is that
It's
that's
me.
the name you want to go by for this model?
Yay.
Yeah.
So, this model is my first model. I designed this as a passion project of mine. It was during the time when VTubing was first a thing, and I keep seeing pretty live 2D models online. So I decided to design this model and also ask someone to rig it, because at that time my computer was not powerful enough. Now I finally have a powerful enough PC to start learning Live 2D properly, but back in the days I wasn't able to do it. So I did the design of it, and so this is the reason why Charis saw this model, and he was like, "Oh, so Mochi is possible to make a VTuber model," and we started cooking up something for his upcoming channel, and we got together a few years. Is it a few years back? It feels like a lifetime ago.
It feels like way too
and
long
we
ago.
started. Yeah, it's the process is way too long. So yeah, it was also when he asked me to do this project, it was a very hectic period of my life, because I was doing my very difficult professional exam, and bro came up and said, "Yo, I remember you have this model. Can you make one for me?" And I was like, "Huh?" So we ended up doing this, and I think we took at least a year and a half.
No, but
to
it was
cook up this
cool though. It was
model.
like in a cool way of like the desperation and the perseverance of like humanity's like spirit and overcoming trials and tribulations and difficulties. Like it was like in a cool way, right? It was,
Yeah.
yeah, it was like really
No.
it was really cool the way we did it. Okay, it wasn't like I peer pressured you into something that made your life a lot harder. It was like a group effort. You know, we were all on board. We all liked what we were doing. Yep.
I mean, I really enjoyed making your model, because like, whoa, we got into like a few calls, like discussing about like the color scheme, the theme, and you said like, "Oh, we want like a scholarly theme." And it's like, "Oh, that's really cool. What about we have a crow or something?" And then it just ended up like being in this form as you see Charis right now. So I think everything turned out to be very good. I guess.
Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
My computer's dying, I think. It's saying it's not receiving enough bits.
Oh,
I just want to make sure that right now it's fine. Because I'm on a preview and it seems okay. Also, thank you,
is it
Tara,
okay?
for the red super. I'm gonna get to that later, but we'll get to that later.
Yay!
They said
Maybe
everything
you can
should
pay me
go to
one day.
exclusively to So they say everything should go exclusively to our new Oshi art team. Brackets Loika.
Maybe he will pay me. Maybe he will pay part of his model back. Wow, guys. Maybe can you pay me the runaway parrot goddamn thing?
We'll discuss
I'm so
this.
petty
We'll
about
discuss
that.
this after
I'm
stream.
so
We'll
petty
discuss
about that.
this after stream. We'll discuss after stream. Okay. Anyways, though. So there were some questions prepared. I think what would be good though to like kind of inspire discussion might be, and you've already kind of gotten into this. Sorry, before I rudely interrupt you. The sort of the origin, and also like kind of what were the inspirations behind this? What was the design process like for you? Because like I think they know the design process, or what it was like for me. Because what it was like for me was I said, hey, can we do this? And then I was incredibly unclear. And, you know, I've told my side of the story is what I'm trying to say as a terrible client. So I think, you know, you can tell your side of the story maybe. And if anyone has like anything relevant and not mean to me to say in chat, then I will read it out to you and we can like talk about it as well. All right, go.
That reminds me of like your absolutely horrible direction.
Okay, yeah.
Because all I remember was like you came up and you said, oh, I want a model. And I was like, well, obviously it's going to be a male model. And then obviously the color scheme is determined pretty quickly because I asked you about it. And also I think the theme was determined pretty quickly.
Sorry, I think our table just spawned into existence. I think my OBS didn't handle loading the table in, so I refreshed it and now it's back. So everyone just pretend like it was always there. Keep going. Sorry. I'm sorry. Keep going.
Honestly, at this point, maybe if I stream it will be better.
Yeah. It's fine. It's fine.
My computer is better than yours now.
Our team got a computer upgrade literally just for this stream. So I just want everyone to be like extra grateful, okay? Extra grateful.
But I didn't do it just for the stream. I did it because of your...
just pretend like you did it for this. Make them feel bad. You gotta make them feel worse.
No, I'm gonna make you feel bad.
Oh fuck! Like, you're on their side. No, don't go on their side. No, please. Sorry, continue.
Because okay, like just to vent a little bit, his runaway parrot version art low key very close to breaking my MacBook, so I just got out of panic. I just built a PC out of panic. So now, if he asks me to do any more live 2D commission, then I can properly do it without killing my computer. Anyway, so back to your model. I think we talked about the ideology of your channel, like in those calls as well. So we kind of nailed the scholar theme like quite quickly. And then like at the time I was like pretty deep into Genshin Impact.
We were both, yeah.
So we were both very deep into Genshin Impact. So just the one of the inspiration for Charis design really was our Hytham. So well, I didn't give you like I didn't make you Omega buff, but like I guess the physique was here. You were supposed to have abs. I drew your abs.
Oh, okay.
No one can see it. Yeah. So you're supposed to have like that Greek statue like very nice physique as well, which I hope yeah, it delivered. I don't know if it did. Maybe the clothes kind of covered it. Yeah. And also we have matching glasses. I also have glasses.
Oh shit. Oh, I didn't know that. Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I also have my glasses. Yeah. It's not loading on YouTube. It's loaded. Nice.
Yeah.
I also have
the YouTube stream is a little delayed, but like when you clicked it, like it was immediately there. Yeah.
Supposed to have abs. Where did those go, Charis?
Unlike you, what's the word? Heathens is not the word. I'm trying to think of like another insult, but like unlike you filthy degenerates, I actually keep myself in some level of decorum, and I'm not going around trying to thirst trap on everything I do. Okay, like that's just there's a little bit of decency, and a reputation that I need to uphold. Anyways, so someone asked, how much later would the design have to have been made for the design to be ratio? So Hannah asks this: how much later would the design have to have been made for the design to be Dr. Ratio instead? Do you want to answer this, or do you want me to answer this, and then you kind of like fill it in?
How much later would the design have been? So
basically,
yeah.
So basically, when we designed it, so I talked about this briefly on stream as well, right? But when we were designing this, and when I say we, I really mean you. But like when we were designing this,
I'm not going to allow you to have like any creative input because like your taste is like absolutely horrid. But you know, like I will make sure that it's gonna look.
But it's like a royal we, right? Anyways, so when we were designing it, one of the heavy inspirations was Al-Haytham from Genshin, and at the time, I mentioned actually recently on stream, right? At the time that was the case, but if we had designed it a little later, in time for Honkai Star Rail to come out with Dr. Ratio, the character, then I think I would have bothered you a lot more to imitate that aesthetic a bit more, like to kind of go down the
I see.
Yeah. So right now we have, you know, the final design of Charis Euphranor, and there's nothing like obviously now it's great and fantastic and amazing and it's perfect, but so the question was more like, if we had done this design later when Dr. Ratio came out and I was super like locked into replicating that, how different do you think the design would have been, maybe? Or the question was about time frame, but yeah.
Well, the design obviously is going to be quite different. I will have a lot more inspiration for like the Greek aesthetics, I think. The reason why it took me so long to draw it is because I was doing my professional exam and it took me a year. So when Charis asked me to design it, I was in the middle of it. So I have to wait for like at least like 9, 10, I think it was 10 more months before I can actually properly work on his model. Also, I broke my computer when I was making his model. So the time frame was if I really have to draw it without all the accidents, I think I can finish up his like in 2 months. Maybe 2.5, including design and also juggling with my life stuff. And then probably rigging would take like another 1 to 2 months. So I think his model can be ready in like 4 months, optimistically speaking. And then it's really up to him, like when is he going to start. So I don't even know when Dr. Ratio was released. Do you remember?
It was like last year. It was exactly, I think, right before my debut or right during my debut, I think. So it was like last year. It was right before Penacony, right? No. When did Penacony start? Do you remember when Penacony started? Was it 2024 or 2023? It's right before Penacony started. We can talk about Honkai Star Rail later. Yeah.
HSR. Let me have a search. Dr. Ratio release.
But you're kind of getting to another question someone else asked. So Holiday asked earlier, like, how long did it take our team? So you kind of, I guess, answered that question, right?
Yeah. Well.
It was winter 2024. Okay. Yeah. So at that point, I was already streaming. But if I had maybe
so I think it will be
a year later,
Yeah, half a year later, I think it would be what happened. Because you have more time to prepare for your channel instead of like waiting for the motto.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
I guess. So you can like immediately stream up the motto is prepared, I guess is what happened. Yeah.
Okay. Holiday also asks, does jiggle physics apply to male VTuber models?
I mean, you can take the artistic liberty to do it. It's definitely possible, you know.
I think the implicit question was like, do I have jiggle physics? I think is what they're trying to ask you.
He doesn't.
Okay.
I'm sorry to disappoint.
That's not, I don't, the thing is like, that's a sensible, like, this is the way it should be. I don't understand what everyone's obsession with that is.
By the way,
yes.
Can I say this? Is that when I design your model, your cape and your coat is not supposed to be worn together? And when I was designing, I was expecting you to remove your cape and your coat so that it feels more casual.
So that would look like, give me a second.
Can you do that?
It would look like that. Ah,
yeah,
my glasses.
Yeah.
My glasses, hold on. I gotta put them back. I gotta put my glasses back. So this was like your original, like, intended vision, right?
Yeah. So like when you stream games or whatever, you don't have the cape or whatever.
Yeah.
So like I was thinking like, oh, like imagine you're in the library and you have like all of those things on. Like how heavy would that be? So that's why they are all supposed to be removable and you're supposed to be like just more casual with it. Like you don't have all the accessories when you stream, but you just stream with everything on. So I was like every time when I see that, I'm like, oh, please remove it. No!
You did mention on multiple occasions, like, it's weird. You did tell me, like, it's weird why you have every layer on, because you were designing it in mind with the some of the layers off.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't like. I don't think about taking my clothes off. I guess it's like I'm just like I'm going.
I mean, you can wear your cape
is my
on
uniform, and I'm gonna stream in my work clothes, and those are my work clothes. Is the way I felt about it. I guess maybe.
It's just that when you have like everything on, because like I design it in mind is that your coat and the cape is not supposed to go together.
Okay.
Because when they're together, it's like too busy visually speaking.
I see.
That's why that's why it's supposed to be not together. But if you like it that way, it's still fine.
Because I was gonna say I kind of like that the busyness that you speak of, and the like. I feel like it gives off like the air of like the regality, the like the superiority.
Yeah, but you can always wear it back on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wear it back on. It's really just my opinion, but yeah, wear whatever way you want.
Yeah.
It's really your motto. Yeah.
You better have the AC blasting. Imagine wearing a cape on top of a coat, on top of a vest, on top of a long sleeve shirt extra. No, but like I look good. You don't understand. I look good. I don't need to worry about, how much I sweat. It doesn't matter. Whatever.
True, I guess.
This is the best look. Why not choose this one to stream with? That's what someone else said. Do you agree? Is this the best look? Like right now, what I'm wearing? My layers. Is it with the jacket, or is it with the jacket and the cape? You think is like the best look? As the designer. Okay.
No, I was just reading.
Okay.
The dream is more important than comfort.
Yes.
I suppose so, yeah.
Absolutely.
It's just unfortunate, like my model doesn't any clothes. It's just this.
Sorry, Arthur, could you can you maybe move slightly closer to your mic, because you're cutting off a bit in your words?
Oh.
Yeah.
I was just saying like my model doesn't really have like different layers. It just like this is my full form. Maybe when I make a future model, I will try to do that. But that's me in the future, not me now.
So someone else asks, Let Me Die asks, someone's name is Let Me Die, right? So Let Me Die asks, for the Wander Stop stream, did you send him a strongly worded message? So they're referring to when I started streaming Wander Stop a little bit, and I didn't finish it because like my computer was actually not able to handle the game. And I wasn't really sure how to stream it as well. Like I felt kind of weird streaming it in the sense that like I wasn't sure when to just shut the fuck up and when to like talk and when to like let the game talk, right? But I mentioned at the beginning of that stream that part of the motivation as well was because you wanted to play it, right, at the time, but then you couldn't because you didn't have this PC yet. And then you asked me, you were
Now I
like,
can.
you should stream this so I can watch it. I think their question is like, how much influence did you have on my streaming it, I guess.
Well, we just kind of like throw some game idea that we want him to stream. I mean, you streamed Love and Deep Space as well, did you?
Yeah, unfortunately, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was basically me and other friends pressuring Charis to do this.
Right.
But we just kind of throw it around when we talk. Sometimes when we come across like interesting games or whatever, we just kind of throw like we peer pressure him to do it. Also, like unfortunately, even we throw ideas. Charis stream at ass hour for me, so even at this time of streaming, it's also ass hour for me. I'm
It's
supposed
like
to be
it's
in
not a good
bed.
time for either of us. Like this is a very suboptimal time for both of us.
Yeah, so it's just really difficult to watch his stream. Also, I'm kind of for other stuff as well. So even if we ask him to do certain ideas, we can't really catch up with his streaming his content like immediately, which is kind of unfortunate. Yeah, is what I wanted to say. I really want to catch up with like more of your recent contents, but it just really hard to like catch up with your stream.
Don't worry about it.
I'm so sad.
Speaking of catch, we mentioned this a little earlier. Speaking of catching up on some of my streams I did, do you want to talk about like watching the VODs and then like the timestamping that someone did?
Oh yeah. So I noticed someone
Speak closer to the mic.
timestamping. Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm pretty close. Why is it?
Maybe
why
like
is
turn
it
the gain up.
soft?
Maybe turn the gain up. There's like a knob, like a dial behind the microphone. By the way, our team and I use the same
Dial
microphone.
behind. Gain up.
Yeah.
Is it better?
It's better now.
Is it
Yeah.
better?
Yeah.
Yay.
Okay, now I have to lower your volume. Sorry, let me just lower your volume on
sorry.
Discord. Okay, turn it. Maybe dial it back down a little bit, like in the middle of where it is now and where it was. Does that work? Okay.
Is it better?
I'm getting a lot of red text on my OBS because it's saying that like it can't load all my assets. That was a while ago, actually. Never mind. So it should be no problem
now. Is this better?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, sure.
Okay, hold on. Now it's a little too much. Sorry, we're troubleshooting the audio right now. Okay, turn the gain down just a little bit more, and then it'll be good. I think. It's something to do with like noise gating. Oh, maybe like it's in Discord actually. So in Discord, like we're talking right now, I think it's like voice and video, and then you scroll down. There's noise suppression. That's probably what's cutting off your microphone because it's like a noise gate thing. So so go to like Discord settings.
Let me do standard, or should I do?
Just do none. That's what I do at least. Like do none. Okay, maybe don't. Maybe do standard. Maybe do standard because we hear your fan now. Okay, do standard. Yeah. Standard.
My computer is running. You can hear that.
Yeah. Okay. It's fine. I think standard should be good. Yeah.
Okay. Nice. Is the volume good now?
So your voice is not cutting off. We're hearing a little bit of your like background noise, but that's fine, I think, because we hear you. It doesn't matter.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Maybe I should switch off my
Discord's
fan.
fucking thing is so annoying. I don't understand why they have the shitty like noise sound gating thing. Whatever, it doesn't matter.
Is it better now? Because like I switch off my fan and also I move my mic a bit further from my computer, so maybe the fan of the computer is not picking up as well. So
okay, I think it's like good now.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. Okay.
So timestamps. So there's a viewer. Is it Kira? Yes.
In chat right
like
now.
They put down very detailed timestamp of like Charis's VODs, and that's how I discover how much he yapped about Dr. Ratio. That's crazy, bro.
It's not that much. I talk about him more like off stream when we're hanging out or when we were hanging out.
Yeah, that's true. I'm just fed up, bro.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
so Dr. Ratio, okay, stop. Can you like do a cosplay of that?
Oh god. Oh god. Have I talked
Give up,
about
just-
like how I really have I talked about this on stream? I'm trying to think if I talked about this on stream just because I don't want to give it all away for free, you know what I mean?
For free, damn.
For
Oh,
free? Yeah, no, I think I did mention I did want to eventually do a Dr. Ratio cosplay, but it's like one of the things stopping me is like I don't have the Greek physique yet. It's like I need to get much buffer to do the
can
cosplay
always-
justice, you know?
you can always just wear the fake silicone thing, the muscle clothes.
Mm. Okay, so so Holiday asks a question to me, but it's relevant to both of us, right? So you can jump in as well if you if you want to chime in. Question for Chairman: where did you find Loika, and what made you pick them from other artists? So this is gonna involve some maneuvering around, but
Yeah.
essentially, we were hanging out and on Discord, and one day our team shows up in like VTuber model, like this one in front of you, Loika. Like this shit happened like 2-3 years ago. Was it 3 years ago is when you did this? When did you do Loika?
2021.
2021. Yeah, that's insane. So in 2021, we were on Discord and you just randomly showed up with Loika, and I was like, "What the fuck? You can do that? What?"
Yeah.
And then since then came the ideation and the like, okay, I need that. Can you do I approached you and I was like, "Can you do that for me? Please?" And then that's like, you know, the years since we were working on that and building that. So it was less like
Yeah.
I was in the market looking for VTuber models, VTuber artists, right? It was more like I'd always kind of
I
thought
crushed
about
into
it, but I
you.
never really like thought, okay, I can do it until I saw you do it. And then I was like, this is so possible. Like we're so back. That's why. So it was not really a picking process, if that makes sense. Because a lot of VTubers start knowing or thinking they want to stream as a VTuber, and they will go into the market to look for like VTuber models, VTuber model artists, or like people who do rigging artists, other things, or they are themselves artists and they go and like, you know, draw their own things, etc., etc. It's really weird
it's
for
like
someone
you're-
with no artistic talent to do this, I guess, is what
You're talking as if like I just descended as God, and you're like, oh.
yeah. It's
What the
basically that's basically what happened. That's basically my life changed the moment I saw Loika. That's why
That is
that's
so
why she's the
funny.
primordial sculptor. That's what it is.
Sorry. My throat is not cooking.
Chairman
As
Dr.
our-
Ratio cosplay when I get like big enough to like justify the Greek physique, okay?
I got an EXO cosplay. Can I send it to you? Can't do that. I got two, by the way.
Oh my god. Anax's body's a little easy to do, right? Probably. I don't know. I think I could.
Yeah, I
probably
mean
do
he's just
Anaxa
like
better than I could.
a very weak, smaller, skinny.
Yeah. Which
Like
I
you.
can play. No, which is like, you know, I can portray that. That doesn't necessitate that that's who I am. It's just my physique lends to that, you know, impression. Whatever. It doesn't even matter. Whatever. You pushed
I'm just
work
grilling
onto one of
Charis.
your friends is what someone said. Yeah, basically.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. And on and off we would hang out, and then we would have business talk, which is this, and then, you know, we would talk
Yeah.
about Honkai Star Rail, Yaoi, or whatever. I don't know, like what we would
Yeah.
usually talk about.
We just yap.
Yeah, or like anime and shit. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Okay, so there's a Never mind. There's a lot of questions. I was gonna say there's a few questions. There's a few questions in this survey. Like I sent you like the other day. There were like what 4 questions. There's like 18 now. So do you want to like go through them? There's like quite a bit. Yeah, yeah. So don't worry if you're gonna take a little bit of time.
Help.
Yeah. I'll just run through
Send
them
it
for you.
through.
I can read. Do you want me to send them through? Or do you want me to read it out and then like you want me to discuss it?
You can send it and read it out as well.
Okay. I could do that, but I'm not gonna be able to add a space between all the questions. So give me a second.
It's fine.
Okay.
I forgive you for giving
There,
me
it's like
trashy
a
ass
lot
formatting.
Okay, so first question. Do you think Charis will ever pay his debt back? Don't sigh like that. What do you mean?
Pay your rent first. Make sure you're alive. Eat your food.
Yeah.
I'm in no rush. Just
Yeah.
enjoy your concerts and life first.
Yeah.
I will be being chilling in my little witch tent or something.
Yeah. What's the vibe? Oh yeah, we can get into that later, but we gotta talk about like workshopping the lore for Loika. Because we're kind of like in the middle of thinking about that. Anyways, whatever. Okay, question.
Yeah.
Okay, next question. If Chairman was okay, I don't know what this means. I don't know what this means. So if you know what this means, maybe you can answer it. I don't even have a clue. If Chairman was in an Omegaverse AU, what would he be? ABO.
Oh.
What the fuck?
Oh.
Is that? I don't know what. Do you want to elaborate? Do you want to just move on? Like, do you want to just like pretend?
Yeah, just leave it. Just. I think chat understand. Chat understand.
Do
It's
you
gonna
understand?
be Omega.
Does everyone understand?
Chat's
I mean, if you
gonna
asked the
understand.
question, I guess
think
you would understand.
I
I think he'd be a
maybe,
beta.
yeah.
What the fuck? What?
Maybe. I think there's
What?
no way in hell he's gonna be alpha. He's just gonna beta or omega.
What does that mean? What does that even mean? What the fuck does that even mean? I don't get it. Whatever. I'm ignoring this. I'm vetoing this. We're going to the next question. How many drafts were rejected before you got to the final design for the model?
Funny enough, this guy, every time when I throw him anything, he just say, "Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, no change, bro. Yeah."
Because it's like I don't know what to say because you're like the artist, you're the visionary, so I trust you.
Yeah, but you're the client.
But like I trust you. I'm
Come
like,
on.
you know what to do. I shouldn't be interrupting
on.
your job. You know, you've got this.
No,
That's fine.
it's like it's horrible. You should give me feedback. I need to change stuff because like it's supposed to fit what you want, bro.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, like, wow. For his model, I don't think you rejected any. It's just like this starts. Yeah. This is the beta, and this is the final product. It just looks like this since the start, which is pretty funny.
I'm seeing
I guess,
mpreg
like,
in chat. I don't like that implication. Sorry. I don't know. I don't like that.
Oh, I think like the only thing that you rejected was the code, and then that's the only thing that you, because I give you multiple versions, and that was like the thing. Then this, like, I think the hairstyle was like pretty much the same. Like your face is pretty much the same. Yeah, and the clothes is pretty much the same. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Quick question from chat. Loika, if Sunday and Zhongli fell into the river, who would you save?
I think Zhongli can survive that, so I'm saving the bird.
Okay. Good answer. I think. I don't know.
Also, I need him in like all. Bye, Zhongli. Bye.
Sunday's much more meta relevant. Maybe that's why.
Oh
Okay.
yeah. I don't want to like clone Sunday so bad so I can play him with all my team. I need him. God, without
Okay.
Sunday, how would my Honkai Star experience be? None. It's just bad. Anyway.
Okay, anyway, next question. What's it like working with Chairman? Is he as insufferable as he is on stream? We touched on that just now, right? You know, what's it like working with me?
Yeah. So it's overall he's a very nice client. Apart from not paying. He's a very good friend, so I forgive him for that. I don't have that much tolerance for other people, but you know, like because I really want to like support his channel and his project, so that's why I I decided to do this. It's my personal choice, but overall, like for working with him, sometimes he does give like very vague idea, but like he is like very flexible in allowing me to like discussing and polishing the idea with him. Sometimes it's a bit vague. A lot of time it's a bit vague, especially for like thumbnails ideas. But well, after the idea is like being nailed down and whatever, like the drawing process is pretty smooth, I would say. Well, I think the most difficult part about like working with you is really like you just sometimes ask me to do certain things in like a very short notice.
Yes.
Even though I'm kind of used to that. But it's just like so let's say the runaway parrot version art, right? You said you wanted for June.
Yeah.
But then you said it in like the last week of May. So you have to understand the absolute horror of me hearing you when you said I want a piece of art that is kind of similar to like Honkai Star and Genshin version art. As an artist, you need to know those arts are so difficult to do, and you gave me like a few days to do it, and I was like, hello, like what do you mean? So I mean I finished it in like 3 days, right? But it was including like design and waiting for you to respond and everything.
Sorry, can
so
you just
like
speak directly into the mic because you're cutting off a little bit again?
I think it's probably like internet issue, unfortunately.
Okay, well then it's fine, whatever, just keep going then. Sorry, keep going.
So okay, so basically I was saying that even though it took me like 3 days to like from start to finish of like drawing the thing, the visual of it, and then you just came back and say, oh, out of nowhere, oh, can you make this move like live 2D moving? And I was like, excuse me, like you need it on Friday, like what do you mean in hell that you want this to be rigged? So that was like the most insufferable part of like working with Charis, is that he will out of nowhere ignore the time and be like, yeah, can you just do this? No, I really want to say no. And also like every time when you do like a live 2D kind of rig, right, I do need quite a lot of planning in terms of layering and how like the layer properties as well, because for live 2D they only support like 3 modes, which is normal, additive, and I think multiply. So sometimes when I do like lighting effects, they show on the live 2D. That's why that was like a bit lacking as well. Also, if you told me beforehand that I would need to do live 2D, I would have separated layers a bit better, so it doesn't take me 4 hours to separate the layers. It's horrible. Anyway.
Well, it came out amazing. Chat agrees as well.
I hate
Someone
you.
said
I hate you.
they agree with
I
that.
hate
They
you.
agree with that too. You guys are all
I
on the
hate
same
you.
boat. Don't worry. But they're saying we're
Yeah.
sorry for Charis's unprofessionalism, but the art came out really good. Okay, so that's at least you
Well,
know.
he's not the most unprofessional experience I've ever
There are worse. There are worse.
There are
worse.
definitely way more juicier and worse experience I have witnessed.
Everyone's
It's not art
saying I'm a
related though,
horrible
but
art
anyway.
customer, but like, yeah, it's not unknown to you. You know this. Everyone knows this. We can move on. We
Yeah.
can move on. We know this. We know this. Someone asks about your art pet peeves.
Hmm?
Do you have any art pet peeves?
What is pet peeves?
So a pet peeve is like something you are kind of like annoyed. It's like something that's not really offensively like bad, but it's something that annoys you personally, maybe more than like the average person. So a pet peeve I might have, for example, would be when someone is being a little loud in public and they don't know they're being loud. That's like a pet peeve I have, because there's nothing wrong with being loud, or it's not that bad. But me personally, I'm like a little frustrated and annoyed. So
Or
this
like
question's asking. This
chewing with
person's
mouth
asking.
open, right?
Yeah. So this person's asking, like, what are your art pet peeves, if you have any?
I don't really have any, honestly. I'm
Mhm.
pretty minded, I guess.
Okay.
Just do art whatever you want, mate. Just don't be offensive, no? Just respect others' boundary, and that's it, honestly. I
Okay.
think art is like more like it's your personal expression, right? So it's weird to have like specific restraint on others, that to tell other people what you should do, what you should not do. As long as it turns out good, as long as you're not like stealing people's work, as long as you are being respectful, I guess yeah, that's my stance.
Someone in chat quickly asked as well, Loika, how do you feel about the toggles that never get used?
Can you use it more often? Okay, I think it really to your streaming setup, right? So there isn't much you can do about
There is a bit of a like technological limitation. Yeah, that's true.
I mean, like for me, I can do it like pretty easily.
Yeah.
But for you, I understand it's pretty hard for you, but at the same time, well.
Please. Okay. So there's quite a few more questions. I'll try to move through them quickly. Someone said, so this is a slightly longer message slash question from Victor. So they ask, hello art team, love your work. Wanted to ask how you began making VTuber models. Did you do animating beforehand or learn it for making models specifically? Also, what is your favorite Hoyoverse Yaoi ship? Are there any other BL that you enjoy? Love Victor.
So just to clarify, well, designing VTuber model is really just like a passion thing. So it's just really, I search it up online, learn how to do a bit of character design. It's like a 15 minutes video that I watched 5 years ago, and then learn a bit about layer separations and whatever, and then I just draw it. Honestly, I never arts, animation. My major isn't anything related to arts. In fact, I study law. So that kind of relates.
Do you
want
to repeat that? Sorry, I cut out just as you said that. Do you want to repeat that one more time?
Yeah. So my major is arts or anything design related. My major is so back in the days when Charis asked me to do the model, I was actually in the middle of exams of my professional law exams.
Yeah.
To become a solicitor.
So our team is also my legal team, in other words, basically is how this all shakes down.
I'm not taking that. You're not paying me enough. First of all, you're not paying me enough for this, okay? Like, if I have to be your art team and your legal team, get out, get lost, bro. Get lost. I'm not doing this.
Okay.
So yeah, let me see.
Hoyoverse Yaoi ship.
Hoyoverse Yaoi ship. I liked Dr. Rachel with Adventuring ship before. I think my first favorite ship is Alhaitham with Kave.
Real.
But recently My recent favorite is just Fine with My Day. I think that is my absolute favorite because Doom Yaoi is amazing.
Mm.
I just love Doom Yaoi. Yeah, so that's the situation. It's just so good that I was really just looking for a lot of like My Day and financial artwork and fic recently, and it just dragged me deep back into Honkai Star Rail. It just what a horrible thing. I hate it. I hate Emboris so much. It's so good. Fuck, gave me emotional damage. Okay. Are there any other BL that you enjoy? I kind of read some Chinese BL novels. So, funny side story is that the reason why I got into law is because there was like a Chinese web novel, like a Chinese web BL novel about lawyers.
What?
And then
Okay.
yeah, it's like a really good story as well. And then
Okay.
like I read it, I was like, it was during the time when I have to choose what I want to do, what I want to study in uni, and I was like, out of nowhere, I changed my first choice and I changed it to law. I was like, yeah, that's it. That's my worst decision in life.
People are guessing what that BL is. Is it Heaven's Blessing?
I read Heaven's Blessing before, yeah, but
That's not the
that
one.
was not
That's not the one.
the one that
our
got me
team
into
knows that
law.
too. Okay.
Yeah.
Everyone's saying based,
I mean-
based. You're real. You're so real for this.
Heaven's Blessing, I think I read it like 3 times. It's pretty nice, yeah.
Okay.
It's not my favorite BL novel, I think, but it's one of the best that I've read out there. Yeah, I like it. Doom Yaoi is great.
Zero Striker asks if you have a favorite Yuri ship.
Yuri, actually, I don't really dive that much into Yuri. Unfortunately, I'm more of Joshi myself. Yeah.
So we all know where our team lies. Okay, we
Yeah.
understand. Yep.
Maybe I should dive into that arts, but it's it's kind of funny because I kind of like the BL for a while, and then I recently because of like Finan and My Day Ship, it's well, I retired and I retired.
Yeah. We're so back.
We're so back, baby. So back.
Okay. Next question. What was Charis's most absurd or ridiculous request for the design of his model? I guess we kind of answered that earlier, right?
Yeah. I don't think there is though any absurd thing. It's nothing really out of the blue, I would say. It's pretty standard.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I was like a reasonable client, you know. The things I asked for were like. The thing
It's
is, like,
not
I
paying.
also was at. Yeah, exactly. I dare not annoy our team too much, knowing that I'm already not.
I mean, you can still roll your debts. It's
Yep.
possible somehow. Sorry, I was my phone is dying. I just got
No,
my
it's
line
okay,
to
it's
charge
okay.
it.
Yeah. Get that sorted.
Yeah.
Okay. Did Charis ever annoy you into reading something?
No.
Have I ever annoyed you? I don't think so, right? I've not really ever told you to read stuff.
I don't.
Because I don't
think.
really do that. I read stuff in my own time, but I don't really tell. I would tell people to like play games maybe, or like to watch certain things,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't really tell people to read
Yeah.
stuff.
I think you should read Dune.
Dune? I should read it? I watched the movies.
Oh, the books are so good. Trust me.
Okay. I've
Dune
watched
is
the
good,
movies
Dune is
and I've
good.
played like the board game. There's a board game that takes like the first time I played it with some philosophy major friends of mine. It took I want to say 4 hours to learn the rules and set up, and then another like 5 to 6 hours to play our first game. So it's just as long as the movie is what I'm trying to say. This is how long it took to play the board game. And you know, it kind of was a bit like the movies. Anyways, but I haven't read it yet, so maybe I should read that actually. Okay.
Have you read Lord of the Rings? I forgot to ask you.
No. You know, it's actually one of the things I've not even like watched the
You
movies for.
should.
So maybe I should
It's
read
like-
it. Yeah.
it's really a book that got me like non-stop reading. Like I literally cannot put it down. It's so good, trust me, bro. It's Dune
I
and
read
Lord of
Percy
the Rings.
Jackson.
Yeah,
I read Percy Jackson.
I mean,
That's
yeah,
like a similar.
Charis Jackson's very good. Yeah, I think as a kid, it's so funny. I was just reading it, but then like because like my school isn't like really English oriented, so like people like when like when you graduate, right, and then people write messages. One of the messages is that I remember you as like the kid who read like English dictionary. I was like, no, bro, that's Percy Jackson. Bitch. Bitch. Respect the book.
It was
It's
Heroes of
Percy
Olympus,
Jackson.
yes.
Yeah. I think the funniest part is that so I was kind of like chatting about it with my parents, and then my mom was like, I'm just surprised I even know how to read that book, because like how did you know that English? I'm like, well, skills. Skills, mate.
Skill
just wanna
Skill difference.
just wanna read, mate.
Just gapping
I just love reading, mate.
in everything you do. Loika, would you ever consider streaming? Holiday asks.
That's the question we discussed before.
Yeah, this is the stream. So if you guys convince Loika during the stream, then maybe she'll consider, or she'll lean a bit more towards considering streaming in the future. This is sort of like a test run / like, we're trying to see we're trying to feel it out. We're trying to see if it works.
I've been procrastinating for 5 years, so like let me continue my procrastination.
Yeah, all these assets, all these streaming assets were like acquired many years ago. So
many years ago when I wanted to stream. Yeah. Well, now I have.
Now you have everything.
It's just that like in the past, right? Because my old laptop, it was capable of handling, but then that motherboard, like the laptop's motherboard got burned down. So I wasn't able to use that laptop anymore, and I moved to a MacBook, and the MacBook can't really handle it, right? Because I wasn't able to play most of the Steam games and whatever, so like the idea dropped. But now I have the PC, so maybe, but I'm not sure, because I'm not confident that I can talk a lot when I'm streaming. I'm not a professional yapper like Charis, honestly. Like, Charis truly is a professional yapper. He is so much for. So I wish I have his skills, but I don't really have. Maybe one day, maybe we can do more collab streams.
Yeah,
since I have my PC.
Someone said we could play. We could stream It Takes Two or like something like that.
Yeah,
or like just like
maybe,
anything else. We'll just like figure out what's
just
we can leave it
just
open.
hit me up.
Yeah.
It's always a possibility.
Okay, next question, sort of like something we've already covered, but so I want you to answer this one really quickly and answer with just a number, and then we'll just move on because there's a lot of questions, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So Cherry, that's what they're calling me. Like, described himself like a horror of a commission client. How many times did you have to remind yourself not to smother the old man with a pillow? Number. Give me a number.
Oh, he's fine. I would say once.
Once? Wait, what? Where? Okay, don't elaborate on that. We'll just continue. Don't elaborate. What made you... Next question. What made you want to create the avatar for Charis? We talked about this as well. It was the whole sort of origin story. Have you seen his House Slipper streams? This is the next question. Have you seen his House Slipper streams? As an artist, were you aware of how ... unique his aesthetic sense is?
Oh, it's ugly as heck. I was looking at the wallpaper. I have no clue. Why would you choose that? That is the most ugly thing I've ever seen in my life. The bed? Holy fuck, what was that? Why do you need 3 beds in a room? Excuse me?
The client was asking for that. I was the contractor. I was tasked to put it all together, you know? It wasn't my choice.
Yeah, but the wallpaper is just so ugly. Is that part of the request? Did they ask?
I think so,
specifically?
Yeah. They wanted that one, yeah.
Okay, then maybe that's not a skill issue, just the game.
I gotta defend myself a little bit. In fairness, they did ask me for this. However, when I was designing my own like house in the house slipper stream, it was also like terrible, but that I already knew, you know, I was aware of that.
Right. Maybe there is a bit of redemption in there. Maybe it's not like a lost cause, even though, well, your artistic sense. Yeah, let's go to the next question. What's the
Yeah.
next question?
Other than parrot, what is your other than parrot, what's your favorite bird? Oh, and an animal that you love that would probably kill Charis.
Honestly, do your chat actually secretly hate you? Do they just want to kill you? Like,
I don't
what's
know.
happening?
I don't know. I don't know.
That's so funny. Well, I don't really have like a very specific bird that I like, I would say. An animal that you love probably kill Charis. Maybe a lion. A leopard. Snow leopards are cute, you know. Yeah, they're pretty cute. Yeah. Okay, let's move on. Let's go with the kill Charis trend, you know. Like...
All right. Okay. I guess we're moving on. With that. What was your reaction if you saw it to Charis not recognizing your PFP on stream? What? Oh, so okay. The context of this is recently I did my anniversary stream, and there was a section where they did a Kahoot. Someone did a Kahoot, and they took the profile picture of your Instagram art account, and then put it there. but it was just the image, so I was like, "What is that? What am I looking at?" And then they were like, "That's our
you might not recognize
PFP. How would you know?"
Yeah,
because I don't know what that's like from. Right? I don't know what that is.
Yeah. It's just like, oh, what was it? I can't even remember my profile picture.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I don't like to use Instagram. I don't like it. I don't like doom scrolling. I've ranted for hours and hours about this.
The thing is, I don't even like Instagram. It just like it's a placeholder that it just might exist. Honestly, like I would have removed Instagram and on my art account if it's like not you, that you have to credit someone.
I have to like credit somebody. Like I gotta say it's someone's work. Because it sure as hell isn't mine.
Because I don't even like do art that often recently. It's mostly like when I draw, it's just like you come like, yo, help me draw this. I was like, okay. Because I've been doing other stuff, so I wish to draw maybe in the future. Yeah, trust me on that. Maybe not. Oh.
We'll see.
We'll see.
What parts? Okay, next question. What parts of Charis' design were the hardest to draw?
Everything.
Is that by design? Was that just like you didn't think it'd be that hard, and then you got to it, and you were like, "What the hell? I don't know how to do this." What was it like?
It's just that because making a VTuber render everything in detail, because like it's so high, like it's so HD, right? So I think the part that I have the most problem is like your hair, because I did it like 3 times. I think this is like my third time. The final version is like my third attempt. So yeah, but other than that, I think the cape is pretty annoying to draw as well. Yeah. That's what I remember. The pain. Yeah.
The pain. Just the whole thing in general was like annoying.
Yeah, the whole thing. The whole thing just pain.
You never want to see it. You finished it and you were like, I never want to see Charis Euphranor again for this my life.
I don't there's a reason why I don't really draw you, because like you're gonna bring me so much pain. That's why like I wouldn't just out of nowhere draw Charis Euphranor unless it's like his request or something. It's like, oh, I have to draw him again. Fuck.
Yeah. We're making like a work and hobby distinction. Yep. No, this is healthy.
No hate to you. No hate to you, bro.
Yeah. Maybe like a little bit of hate. Maybe just a little bit. Anyways. Next question. Yeah. Any legal advice you believe would be helpful for us? Why did you ask that? I specifically said don't ask for legal advice. All right. I've got some advice for you. My advice is read the damn question and answer the damn question, or else you're gonna lose all your marks and you're gonna fail. You're gonna get a 0. Okay, that's
fail.
That's my
0. Phew.
Uh,
You are gone.
Next question. Do you think Charis did your design justice? Would you have preferred someone else use your design? Why are you so inflammatory in your
No.
questions? What do you guys at? Sorry, continue.
The design is really designed for him, so I think it. Yeah. Honestly, I designed with Charis in my mind, right? So I wouldn't imagine anyone else to. Honestly, yeah. It would be
Okay.
weird.
It would be
Yeah.
weird, wouldn't it, if somebody else used this model?
Yeah.
I
Be very sad.
I do remember asking specifically when we were like doing this and designing it. I do remember going like, this has to be kind of like me. It can be like a very beautified, like anime-esque version of me, but it kind of has to be me at least a little, at least on vibes, right?
Yeah.
So I guess like from the get-go, that was kind of like the direction.
Yes. So I think you're made to do it justice, right? So of
Kinda
course you
have
did
to.
it justice. It's yours. I make it with you in mind.
Wasn't a
So
lot, but there wasn't much choice, and then I kind of had to do it justice. Holiday asks, are commissions open?
Our commission open?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is your promotion for your commission hobby business thing.
Yeah. I have nothing set up, honestly. Because like for everyone else who have commissioned me, most of my friend, so it's just that for like the logistic part, it's a lot more easier. But for commission, like public commission, I have never done it before because I don't have the confidence to do it, honestly. Yeah. So if it's open, I will tell you guys, I think.
I hope the stream gives you some
think
amount
about
of
it.
confidence, because everyone, the fact that somebody's asking, right? You know, the fact that somebody's asking. Okay, the next question is immediately directly related to that last one, which is funny because the last one was a chat question. This is like a response question, like a form question. How much do I? Someone asks, how much do I have to commission you for maid outfit chairman fan art?
I can do it for free. It's fine.
I was thought you were gonna be like an insanely high price, because you know, like we have to. Someone, you gotta pay the bills.
So funny.
Oh my god!
That would
No,
be
don't
so
encourage
funny.
them. No, don't encourage them.
That would be so funny.
No. Okay. All right. Okay.
Maid chairman.
Oh my god. Oh god. Why are we encouraging this? Next question. What accessories would you add to Charis's design? Sorry, if you had anything to say for the last one as well, you can continue. I cut you off a bit.
I don't. Well, for now, right? I think it's fine, unless you're going to have like a new costume. Then I think for now the accessory too much.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a bit excessive, I would say.
So you would actually remove them rather than add.
Yeah, that's why I
more.
told you to not wear everything on.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah. So I think unless you want to do like a new design, then I would think about what kind of accessory would be interesting. What do you think? What do you want to add for accessories? Yeah, I mean, I respect my client's choice.
I don't know really, because like I think for this like kind of, because there are things like I would imagine would be cool if I had like an entirely different like model or aesthetic, or like just like almost like a different character, right? Like I could imagine wanting different accessories for that. For instance, I think something I've been thinking about is like I would love to have like a fan, like a big like fan that like a war general would have in like the ancient warring periods, you know, like where they're like a royal advisor or something, and they have like a fan.
You're like addicted to Shogun, okay.
So yeah, like, but then like I realized that really like wouldn't work for like the character of Charis Euphranor, I think. Like I think it could
Unless
fit
you
my
do
vibe
like
maybe, but
a
not my like design. Does that make sense?
no, if you have a costume for it, like definitely it would work,
I
right?
guess
Because like
yeah.
if you have like a new costume and it's like a new clothes, then I think it will work. Because like as long as the theme is like coherent, right? Yeah.
Oh, you zoomed out. You were zooming for a little bit just now. It's my
It
computer
gotta be.
lagging, I think. It's my computer lagging.
Yeah,
Yep.
maybe.
Okay. Or maybe your
Yeah.
computer lagging. It might be both of our computers lagging, actually. It could just be like a
My computer's
compound
not
of issues.
lagging.
Okay, it's my fault then, Brian.
Yeah, my computer's like really.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe your your computer issue. Yeah, but it's not much you can do with it currently.
As long as the
So
audio, okay, everyone like just type it in chat if the audio is not okay. If it's okay, then I'm just assuming it's okay, right? But if it's not, just let me know. But as long as the audio is fine, it should be okay.
yeah. I just
So
hope the audio is going through.
I hear you. At least like on my end, I hear you.
Yeah, I can also hear you pretty well.
So Hannah asks or says, honestly, my vote for next outfit is still a casual outfit, like a turtleneck and trench coat. What do you think?
I thought about casual outfit as well because it will be more. You can use it in like a lot more occasion because like this design is more like formal like even though I try to like make it a little bit more casual, but Charis love it to be all dripped out, so
And like excessive and like overly formal. Yeah.
for no reason. So god damn it, why are you like this? So I would say like casual outfit is definitely like a good add-on, but it really depends on what Charis think about it. It's not really my design choice, you know. Like you guys can peer pressure him. Like I'm
Why are
just
you
here to
encouraging this?
execute.
No.
I'm here to execute it, you know. Like,
oh god.
yeah.
Okay. And I guess like last question in the forums, and then we can maybe move on to discussing some other things. But last question that was asked in the forum was, what is your favorite game?
What's my favorite game? Oh. Well, the game that I play the most is probably just Kaistaro Genshin, which is unfortunate. But the game that I like a lot, well, Elden Ring definitely make an impression. Hades is amazing.
True
Let me look through my Steam.
True and real.
Honestly, Hades is just so fucking good, dude. Like
and real.
I should play like Hades 2, but it's like out yet, right? Because it's still like early access, right?
Yeah. We're in
right
like
now.
the last two major two major patches away from it being 1.0.
I am so excited about Hades 2. Honestly. I think that will be the game that I will be playing if I stream. That will be the game that I will be playing.
So they did like everything, pretty much most of the things that are gameplay wise they've done. They just need to polish up like the certain mechanics and like balancing the things, but also adding the story in. And then that's the whole 1.0 thing. So right now, if you play through it, you'll get the full gameplay experience pretty much.
Oh, okay. But I think I will wait for the finalized version. Yeah.
I couldn't wait. I just played it, and it's so good.
I know.
The music is there already as well. Oh my god! How did they make it even better?
They didn't disappoint, right? Yeah, they didn't disappoint. Hades 1 is just such a nice game, honestly. Like, I mean, it's well for me. I'm not a gamer because I don't really play that much game, but I think like even though it's a roguelike and I don't really have that much experience in games, still like a very fantastic experience. So yeah, Hades is amazing. Also Breath of the Wild, my absolute favorite game. I still have not finished Tears of Kingdom.
Same.
I was procrastinating hard. But I think for a game that I have playing hours is probably Breath of the Wild. Like I really enjoyed exploring Hyrule. It's just such an amazing experience. So I think for my game ranking, Breath of the Wild is probably the best, and then I think is Hades. Oh, Persona 5. I have not finished the game. 5 is also a great game, honestly, yeah. But I'm only like the third dungeon in, so I probably still have like 60 more hours to go. But it definitely is also one of the top games that I would consider. Yeah, I think that wraps up.
That was not the last question. What do you mean that was not the last question? It was the last fucking question when I pulled it up. Let me refresh the page.
Maybe there's a new question.
There's like more questions?
Oh dear. It's flooding again.
I'm trying to like
We'll never
read.
finish it. Initially, I was even worried that we wouldn't have enough things to talk about. And then now it's like, oh, never mind.
I had the opposite worry. I was worried we would have too much to say.
Too much, really. Well, now you know I have a lack of experience in streaming.
I'm trying to see if anyone did put something in that I didn't ask yet. Hold on. No, I've did.
Let's check.
Someone asked, what are Charis's 3 sizes?
Huh? Oh, I never set it up, I think.
Okay, that means we void the question and we ignore it. Let's move on. Okay.
Sorry.
Bad
There
question.
is no.
Fail.
There's never a official
I
one.
will blame chocolate.
You can just do 180 cm tall, whatever.
Whatever. Like
Whatever.
generic like anime character height.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Just imagine you have like the doctor ratio dimension. Who cares?
Just use the doctor ratio dimension. Why
just
did you?
Salulu.
So,
Let it be a Salulu, you know.
Someone asked Loika, why did you give him a choker? Did he ask for it, or was it inspired by another MiHoYo character?
Not really. I just like chokers.
There you go.
Yeah, you can see from my design on the neck as well. I don't know why. I just like my characters to be covered from like head to toe. I just don't really like skin exposed. I do leave a little bit of a skin window for you though.
Skin window. But like, you know, I dress mostly modestly, so it wouldn't be too appropriate if I were like if I had more
I also like to
exposed.
dress up more modest. I like to be covered as well. That kind of reflect in my character design. I don't like it to be exposed.
Yeah. Maybe ask, do you like horror games? Sorry, interrupted you. There's another question. Yeah.
Do I? Oh,
I like horror games.
I've never played horror actually. Yeah, because it's just that previously I didn't really have much time playing games because my work is pretty busy, and then recently it's just that I want to do other projects, so I didn't really spend much time gaming. So I wasn't really expanding my gaming experience. So mostly the game that I play are all the games that I've been wanting to play for ages, or it's just like omega hype games like Elden Ring back in days when it's game of the year, you know. Like just have a little dabble in it. And then Persona 5, it's a great game, that's why I kind of have a dabble in it. So yeah, I haven't really been trying any horror games. Maybe in the future I would love to. It's just that I'm not very good at jump scares. And,
Elden Ring's close enough already.
Yeah, those fucking hands.
Oh my
disgusting.
god.
And the dogs.
Yeah,
the rats.
Elden
It
Ring
just
is
gave
close
me
enough.
emotional damage, bro. Like they have the madness meter there. I have my own madness meter in real life. Also, like it's kind of funny because like I play Elden Ring, but my build is basically a drip. I just want it to look as good as possible, and it's just not good. I just look. It just looks good, but it's not
And then
doing
your
shit.
stats are ass. Yep.
Yeah.
I feel it. I feel it. I feel it.
I put too much into looks. God damn it.
Elden Bling. Elden Bling. That's what they call it.
Yep.
It's like Fashion Souls for the Dark Souls series, but yeah, same concept. Same concept.
Yeah,
Someone says,
yeah,
please
yeah.
put Charis
I
into
love
some horror. Put maybe into
horror.
Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. Do you know that?
What is that?
Do you know Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared is like an internet like web series. It's like a what is it like? It's a cartoon. It's not exactly a cartoon. It's like it's stylized to look like Sesame Street. But then it's like the twist is it's actually like a horror thing. And it's like online. It's all on YouTube. You can just like look it up.
Interesting.
Yeah. It's called Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. It was like
Okay.
It was probably like at the peak of its popularity, I want to say 10 years ago. You might have heard me talk about it with some of our mutual friends whose government names we shall not speak of. But I was about to, oh boy, I had to, oh shit, I was about to be like, you remember when like, and then I was like, oh fuck, I gotta, hold on.
You need to remember, we are on stream.
Yeah. No, but like, I think we've talked about, Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared maybe, but not like not very frequently. Anyways, but like,
I don't think I've heard you talk about.
Really?
Yeah, maybe you've talked about it with the other guys, but
maybe, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So someone else is saying pressure him to play a Chilla's art game for October. Do you know what those are?
Why not?
Why not? Have you seen them? They're fucking horrifying. I'm not playing that.
I don't know. I've never seen it.
It's like
you can do it
have you seen like the VTubers that play like it's like there's different because it's like a game, like there's different games from the same like game devs, like called Chilla I think is the game dev, and they make their games are very similar, their horror games are very similar in vibe and tone. They just have different settings. And so one of them is like a convenience store one. You must have seen the clips of this.
Oh, that one.
Yeah. So I think that
was really scary.
Yeah, fuck that.
Have you played Exit 8?
I did play Exit 8 on stream, yeah.
Yeah.
But
I think I saw
it's
it
probably
as well.
like the limit of like what I could play that I'm comfortable with.
I think they have like they have like a sequel. Have you played that?
Have I played what?
It's Exit 8. I think they have a sequel.
Oh, Platform 8, right?
Yeah.
No, not yet. But I've
like slightly a little bit more scary.
Yeah.
Not a lot.
And you're kind of like confined into the train, which like freaks me the fuck out. So I haven't played it yet. No.
Fair.
No, thank you.
Fair.
Fuck that.
Fair.
Speaking of horror games, when are you gonna post the FNAF VOD, Chairman? After, I don't know. Stop asking me for stuff. Like tomorrow.
Well, you play FNAF?
I played FNAF last week, and like the thing is, there's a VOD that I've unlisted because I need to edit it a bit. But then I unlisted, and I didn't want people to see it before I edited it. So I think it took me a few days. It took a few days for YouTube to process it before I can edit it. But now I think I can, so I'll get to that. What I'm trying to say is I'll get to that. Stop annoying me. Or maybe continue annoying me, so I'll remember to do it, because I might forget. Yep.
Well, how was your FNAF experience then?
I hated it. I don't want to play any horror games. I don't want to deal with that. Fuck that, dude. I can't deal with that. An Exit 8 movie's coming out as well. You know.
Wow, that's crazy. It got so big. It's for like a game with like that kind of straightforward gameplay. Like it's surprising that it got so much attention. Even I mean, good though. Yeah, it's like an idea being so condensed to a point that it was really well executed.
Mm-hmm.
My impression of Exit 8. It's just really good.
I think I agree for sure.
Yeah.
I think I have the link to the FNAF stream. So it's unlisted, so like if you have a link you can like, don't post it. But like, you know, I think there's a link on Discord because I have a bot on Discord that pings people. when I go live,
see.
and I think the link is still there. But yeah,
Have we gone through all the questions?
I think we've gone through. Now we've gone through all the like the Google form questions. So if anyone has any other questions, they can like go through them.
Yeah.
You can raise
Let
them
me
in
go
chat
through
now.
chat for a little bit because like
Yeah.
I have no reading.
Okay.
I overestimated my ability to multitask, but
Yeah. No worries.
I don't know how. It's like a lot of training, I suppose.
If you do it enough, if you do anything enough, right, you'll get kind of used to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Indeed. That is like a lot of things to juggle. Also, you have to make sure that the OBS is like functioning well.
Yeah.
And like all the inputs are okay. I don't know how stream. It's like sensory overload at the point.
It is kind of intense. It is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like ADHD. Like honestly, for me, right, I don't like using shorts or reels or TikTok or whatever. Any one of these like short video, like media. The reason for that is that I think it was like,
It's what, sorry?
So it's overwhelming. Like
Mhm.
the amount of things that is like happening on screen is like a lot, and it's kind of like giving me the same vibe when you stream, right? Like you have the game that is like stimulating you, and then you have like chat, and then you have the juggle thing. So it's like that is a lot of work. Respect. I don't know if I'm like super sensitive to like these kind of stuff. It's just that I really don't really like having like so many stimulation. Like for me, my workflow really is like mostly just working on stuff and then listening to music, and that's it. That's my day. So
I think I
like,
have a similar thing where I also don't like the extreme overstimulation, but like I like it in the sense that like I like having it in a very concentrated like period of time. Like so maybe like for however long I stream per day, right? Like I can deal with the sensory overload of like all the shit being thrown at me, and I enjoy that. But then the moment I'm done, I have to switch off for the rest of the day. Like I will not be like scrolling reels. I won't be doing anything else. I'm gonna be incredibly chill for the rest of the day, like to just wind down. From
sometimes even if we just talk like the large, I mean, like you guys sometimes we playing games, and I would be like coming in and hang out with guys.
Yeah.
Even those sessions, it gave me a headache. Actually, I have to confess this.
Yeah.
Because like because sometimes we stay in Discord for quite long. We can't really meet up, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So this is like our only way to like chat and hang out and chill.
Yeah.
Sometimes the session is like pretty because we don't hang out that often, and most of the time it just gives me a headache, and then I just want to die, but I will still stay on.
What do you like? Is this just like multiple people talking, and then like we're playing like Elden Ring Night, right? We're like, go in.
Yeah. It just sensory overload. That's why maybe I'm not like that suited for streaming and whatever, because like I used to get over like.
I think maybe something you could just use to your advantage is to just ignore chat.
I guess so, yeah. Just ignore chat.
Fuck off.
Just
like,
my
I'm
praise, bro.
No, I'm not doing that.
It's more like if I'm running out of things to say, now just look at chat and be like, help me, bro.
Yeah. And then otherwise you're on your own. You're just saying stuff. You're just like, I've got 5 things to rant about today. I'm gonna wave my fist at the clouds. You're gonna hear me talk about AI art for like 5 hours. I'm gonna shit on like the Studio Ghibli motherfuckers on Twitter. They're like, oh, you wanted like Studio Ghibli profile picture? Hey Grok, can you generate this for me? Because they can't fucking
Oh
draw,
god.
or like they don't know anyone who can draw, and they've decided to take the artistic shortcut, or not even the artistic shortcut, but like the humanistic shortcut that sort of just devolves and destroys the very being of our soul, and they're willing to do that for a fucking shitty image on like grok.com or whatever the hell it's hosted on. It's insane that they're willing to do that. And I'm sorry, I'm going off. Sorry. Let's come back to the stream.
I was like, should I add to this?
I forgot.
Or should I not?
I forgot this was like your stream, and I just started taking over.
It's not my stream. It's fine. It's your stream, bro.
I started like
I'm just height hitching your channel at this point. It's like, hey, hello. I can finally use this model for like after it's been gathering dust for 5 years.
It has been gathering dust for a while. It's cool. That's why I wanted you to come on as well, because it's like you.
Yeah.
I've seen this model for so long, and it's such a cool model. The fact that nobody's seen it, I think like a bit of a waste, because it's awesome.
Oh yeah, I've never posted anything about.
Uh-oh, you disappeared.
Uh-oh. My internet died. Uh-oh.
Oh, you're back. You're back.
Uh-oh. Can you hear me?
I hear you and I see you. You're fine. You disappeared for a moment, but you're back. You're back.
My internet is dying, I guess.
It's okay.
My Baldur's Gate download was so normal, and then like
Are you downloading Baldur's Gate now?
No. I finished it.
Oh,
like
okay.
I saw like the stat for it. It was like pretty consistent. It's just that some dip. So I guess it's an issue for 5G.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
For my 5G router. But I guess it's fine. I'm not sure.
Someone says chairman ignores us all the time. I'm gonna ignore that. He literally hates us. What's the real number? True. Yep.
What's the real number of how much money Charis Euphranor owes you?
Do you it's totally in
let's
your
not talk about
but
that.
Like, yeah, I don't think we want to like disclose that.
Yeah,
you
let's
can if
not
you want
disclose
to, but
that.
yeah.
No.
Let's just say like I haven't earned it back yet from this channel. I have yet to do that. And it's gonna be a while before we do.
It's like a running joke between us and our friend group that like Charis just owning like Loika so much money.
Yeah. It's like never
even your friend is like, just pay your artist first. And I'm like, no, just go to the concert, bro. It's fine, bro.
Someone says I can only
I don't expect you.
Someone says I can only hope he treats you better than he treats us, our team. You have no idea. It's not even if it weren't for the debt. Even if it weren't for the debt. Like the pecking order goes art team, and then like a little down the line is me, and then like 3 layers down is like chat. That's the pecking order. That's how it goes. I bow before my primordial creator. Okay, whatever Loika wants me to stream, I'll stream. Whatever Loika wants me, I will do it. Okay? I have to do it. It's like it's not a contractual obligation, but it's like a life.
So if I make you obligation. A maid outfit, like you are gonna wear it.
I shouldn't have said that. I've walked into that one. God damn it.
Damn, Chad, remember this moment. Timestamp it. He said he will give me the power and make him a maid outfit. Let's go. We're winning.
That's not what it said. That's not what I wanted. All right, whatever.
Maid outfit.
Whatever.
Well, I'm learning Life 2D, so I can rig it in the future.
Oh god.
It's gonna be a full-blown motto.
It is cool. It is insane though. It's not really a question because I guess people didn't really know, but you did learn like so, or maybe they only knew like a little bit of it, right? But you learned so much of the whole process of a VTuber, because normally people, when they really are interested in this, they learn like 1 or 2 aspects of it. They'll learn maybe like where to acquire assets, you know, if you're like a content creator or you want to stream more. If they're an artist, they want to like learn maybe how to draw like the model, and then some people will learn like the layering if they're drawing, and some people learn rigging separately, and it seems that you've learned, and like, you know, designing as well is different from drawing, right? And you seem to have learned like everything. That's why I came to you and I was like, can you do this for me, please? Because like because it was partially also because I was so impressed that you learned everything. in the whole process to go from 0 to like, okay, Loika is standing in front of me and like talking through this mouth, and I'm like, what the fuck? That's so cool.
I'm pretty sure other people does it.
I don't know
It's
anyone
not
because there's so
me.
many like people who like are VTubers or VTuber artists that like they design the model and then they layer it, but then there's another person who does the rigging, and then there's another person who does like assets, who specializes in asset design and like other things. You know what I mean?
I mean, I don't do. No, I do have a bit of asset. I just lost them.
Right,
They were
right.
gone. Yeah, because my last computer broke, so like I lost all of the asset.
Oof.
But it's like, yeah, I had my logo designed, my design and design, they all perished in the air.
You've had
forever.
so you had your logo, you had your what? Sorry, you cut off a bit.
I have my logo, I have my stream background, I've
Mm.
done, and then those are all gone. I think I can't
But
find them
no,
anymore.
it's here, is it not? That the one we're using today, isn't that your like background?
Oh, I downloaded it back online.
Oh,
you
okay,
know?
okay, but it was on your
So
computer
it's
previously,
available
and then-
online. It's
Oh,
not.
okay.
Yeah, I just
Yeah,
downloaded it
yeah.
back.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Oof.
think like for design aspects, well, okay, Loika is like the first character design I've ever done in my life. It's just kind of
Yeah.
funny.
Can you tell? Can you tell that this was the first design? Because I can't. I don't know. I looked at it, I'm like, this is like professional. This is professional.
Yeah.
Dude. I want one.
Because for me, right?
Yeah.
Because I started learning how to draw more than like designing. Because I don't really dive that much time into like learning how to do these stuff. Because
Mhm.
it's just my hobby, right? Like my hobby, I have too many hobbies. Like, well, I have to juggle between like reading and drawing and academic and other stuff. So
Mhm.
like my time diving to learning how to draw is like very limited. I think it.
So this is, in
And
other
then-
words, this is 1% of your power. That's what you're trying to say. Like, this is 1% of your power level. You have yet to fully unleash what you could even do, the potential for that. Yeah?
It's just that I don't think my drawing skills is like that good anyway. And then like, but it's just like if I want to do one thing, like my goal is like very clear, right? Like I want to make a VTuber model, then I just research on that and design it and make it possible, I guess.
Mm.
So it just like, well, I didn't really, because I didn't rig this model, right? So that is like one
So
chunk
we
like,
commissioned
gone
it like externally to
Yeah.
have it rigged. Yeah.
externally for it to be
But you
done.
knew where to do that too. Is the thing is like, because it's one thing to not know how to do it, but it's also another to
Well-
at least know where to get it done. Because when we were designing it, I was like, I don't even know where to begin. I don't even know where the fuck you would go to ask someone to do it. But you were like, oh, I don't know how to do it myself, but I know who can, and I know how to like, commission people to do it. That in itself is the skill, right? And like that's the thing that's impressive. It's so impressive.
That's like 5 minutes search, bro.
Bruh,
It's
okay,
not
well, don't say that.
much.
Don't say that. Okay, I'm trying to like hype you up, and I'm trying to make it so that like my talentlessness is like slightly more acceptable. Okay, I'm trying to don't say it's actually really easy. Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that.
It's so easy.
Don't say
No, all you need to know Chinese.
yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm your translator. So yeah.
Yeah. Our team is cracked. Our team is based for real. You can prepare to say a bit prepare to repeat based a bit more as we get into the yaoi. We'll get to that later.
Yeah, true.
Someone else is saying our team pressure him into making ASMR. Okay. No. Okay, so the context.
I don't want to
I'd say-
listen to it ASMR.
It would be weird.
don't
It
wanna-
would be. It'd be fucking weird.
Yeah,
Because like
can I say
you know me.
like- yeah, exactly. Like we actually know each other in life.
so it's
But
like
actually, like
I
if real
can't-
life friends.
Yeah, it'd be fucking
So-
weird for you to hear. I think what
'Cause,
they're saying is they want you to pressure it so that they get it. But the thing is like, what does our team get from this
I don't want to
exchange? Right?
hear.
Here's
I
the
get
thing: is like
nothing.
you have to offer something to our team, so our team will pressure me into doing something. That's the thing. Otherwise, it's like
Yeah.
it wouldn't happen. So you gotta like. In other words, what I'm trying to say is like
And
it's
also,
not that easy.
he may ask me to do another part out of like short notice, and I will be. But if it's like a really funny ass,
If it's
I
really
mean, the
funny,
last one is
then
pretty
it might
funny.
be.
Yeah,
I like it. Yeah.
the last one is funny. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I was on board, and also I helped you do the fucking. Is simply because it was funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was still doing my exams at that point when you asked me to do it. I think. I still remember I was doing it on my iPad because like
Yeah.
I didn't have my drawing board back in the days, right? Because I didn't bring it, and then like after drawing on Procreate, I didn't really like using. And then I have to rig it as well. It's just. And then I was looking at all of my deadlines. I was like, haha, I would just procrastinate for like a little bit longer, and then just go back and yeah. Well, it
So
doesn't help
I'm
that I
glad you
literally
were.
watch.
Yeah.
It doesn't help that I literally watch a movie like 2 days before my actual. But you know, fuck it,
Right.
I pass. Fuck
Fuck
you.
it, we pass. Fuck it, we pass.
Fuck it, we pass.
I'm glad you were. I'm glad you were a little ambiguous in the way you worded that because they don't actually know about the first project. They don't know that.
Oh.
This is
Wait, really?
privated. Yeah, this is privated. This is hidden lore. This is hidden lore that only you and I know. Okay, they don't know this. They don't know this. They don't know this, and we're gonna keep it that way.
Sorry.
No, it's okay
I'm
because you
so
were vague
sorry.
enough. The thing is, you were vague enough, so they don't know what you're talking about. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. They don't.
Okay, so
Spill?
chat,
No,
there is
we're
hidden
literally
content.
not. No, we will never bring. We're never talking about this. Or and if we do, we're gonna be very vague, and you're not gonna know what we're talking about. Anyway. No, I just meant the 1K ASMR. So I did say like when I got to 1K subscribers, I would do one because it's like people kept asking, right? And the thing, I only promised this because people kept asking, and I was annoyed that people kept asking. So I was like, okay, motherfuckers, stop asking me.
What kind of ASMR would we do?
I could tell you off stream because I have a pretty good idea of what I wanted to do. But like I don't want to spoil it. I don't want people to know.
Yeah, let's not
beforehand.
spoil the surprise.
Yeah.
You guys will know when time comes.
When I actually
So
do it,
stay
because it
tuned.
also might be subject to change. It also might, like, I also might want to do something else, or like have a different
it's
direction.
the beta version.
Yeah. So when it's out, it's out. But like, I have a somewhat pretty good idea of what it could be. Now the question is just like, can I get to 1,000 subscribers to actually start working on it? And the answer is probably no, because I would never like.
You can do it.
Yeah, eventually, probably. But I'm not gonna like do the bullshit metrics. I'm not gonna ask for subscribers. I'm not gonna beg.
I would draw you a celebratory art.
That would be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. That's good motivation.
Maybe not rigged. I would not do that, but I would.
Yeah, that's okay.
I'm not willing to do that. It's too much work.
Yeah.
If I'm not doing rigging for my NXF.
Oh shit! Yeah. Our team is cooking a Nax. Have you cooked it, or are you cooking it like a Naxa fan art?
I got emotional damage from it too bad in my mind, so I restarted another one. Think it looked bad, and then I am thinking of starting it.
So
yeah,
in other words, we're cooking.
To.
Present
I
continuous
burned the
tense.
kitchen 3 times. It just looks like ass.
But what matters is you got a new kitchen and you're cooking again. That's what matters. Is we're constantly cooking. Yep.
No, I'm just writing my fanfic. I'm sorry.
Yep.
I'm into too many hobbies. Like, yeah. Too many things I want to do.
Suffering.
Why can't a day have like 48 hours?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying is like we need more time to do shit because we have so much stuff we want to do and we just have no time to actually do it.
I'm quite literally like ditching my
You're ditching your what, sorry?
My cosplay hobby. I just don't really have time to do it anymore. which is
Mm.
unfortunate. Yeah, I still want to learn how to properly tailor, but it's taking so much time, honestly. Anyway, yeah.
Our
Nah.
team is a cosplayer who also spends a lot of time actually making the cosplay, which is insane because it's like, how do you do the dressing up and also the making of the thing you dress up in? That's weird. That makes no damn sense. Makes no damn sense.
I just want to do everything.
But yeah, you
The-
know
the
what?
only
It
thing-
would be so much better if we had so much more time to do it, right?
Yeah, the only thing that I'm liking is music, I guess.
What do you mean you're lacking? What?
I don't know how to play the piano. I don't know how to play it.
Have I told you about
Also,
like? Yeah.
I kind of want to learn like how to do song covers. Okay, that's like too many things.
Mm.
I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. A day only have like 48 hours, and I still need to farm relics for finance. Fuck you. Fuck you, HSR.
Oh my god. We can, you know what? I suppose we can transition into that now, because I think that was something like, we were workshopping like, what do we talk about on stream if we don't have enough to say, right? Like, what do we what are the topics we can dive into? And one of the things we immediately were like, people will want to hear about is your like opinions on various Hoyoverse yaoi. Yeah, that was like, I think people want to hear what your thoughts are.
I mean, honestly, like for Hoyo yaoi, they kind of like it's kind of like same Doom yaoi is, but it's like kind of different. And like well, my favorite ship is really Finan and my, right? It's just like the whole Emphoria's plot and how tragic everything is.
I haven't played it yet, so but yeah, do you?
Well, you know, it has
I
a
roughly
tragic
know
tone
that's
to
the
it, right?
yeah. That's the direction. Yeah.
It's kind of like the Greek tragedy. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
playing right in front of your face.
Yeah.
So it just adds so much flavor to it, and that's why I just love it so much. Yeah. I guess I just love Doom Yao. Like well, I watch Eva as well, and then Kwaru and Shinji is like my absolute fucking top ship.
Are they doomed? Are they like, without maybe talking about the plot of Eva too much? Like, is it a doomed
Can I
yaoi
even
ship?
spoil?
Maybe not.
Can I
Maybe that was
spoil
a bad
anything?
question, because like maybe that was a bad question for me. 'Cause I'm trying to say.
Oh,
I'm
just
trying to ask
know
you
that
what it was.
it's a absolute Doom Yaoi, because kaboom, you know. So
Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's all I needed to know. All right. Moving on.
I mean, Eva is just depression, right? So...
I do get the. So the thing is, like, I kind of get the Doom, because I'm not like in it as nearly as much as you are, but I think I get it, right? And I'm trying to clarify, right? Is the appeal that like the characters are like in love with each other, or they have like a lot of romantic chemistry, and then the tragedy that makes it kind of so bittersweet is like that they can't ever get together, and that's like the doomed aspect of it, and that kind of inspires you as like the reader, or like as the audience, to like want to like intervene in the story, almost go like, no, it can't go that way. And then you do like fan art, you write like fics that's like, no, this is how it should be, and that's what brings you into the engagement of it, right?
Yeah, it's like the fuel that you're burning. It's the depression and tragedy that you just want to craft a new world for them. And then you're just like, yeah, they have to live happily ever after at one point. And it didn't. So yeah, I think that is just like, sometimes when you like read certain work, the work and the story by itself is like so complete to a point that you wouldn't really want to create anything out of it, because it's like ruining the piece that was so carefully crafted, right? And some of the work, it's like, it's also very beautifully crafted, but it does give you quite a lot of like creative liberty to like create more from it. And like I guess the reason why like Doom Yaoi trope is like so good is like it is so tragic, and you as a characters loved it so much. You just want to feel out of. Well,
Sorry,
best
can
example is Eva,
sorry,
right?
can you go through that again? You as the viewer, what? Sorry.
It's like you as a viewer, you just want to create something out of the tragedy because you like the characters and the plot a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So you just want them to be like happy ever after, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's kind of funny, right? Like take AOT as an example. AOT is like a tragedy.
Yeah.
And well, there are a lot of fan art. There are a lot of creation, like fan creation out of it. But as a viewer like me, I think AOT is like such a complete story that I don't really want to touch anything of it or create any fan art, fan creation. I mean, fan is fine. Fan creation of it. Like, for me, like if I have to write a fanfic of it, like it wouldn't really be a thing.
Right.
As in contrary to Eva, right? Eva is like depressive, but it was so you can't say it was incomplete. Like in the certain sense, it's very well delivered, right?
Mm.
But
it
there
leaves like
are
a void in your
certain
heart, maybe.
yeah, it leaves like a void in my heart for like at least half a year that I can't stop thinking of it. I was emotionally damaged for half a year after watching Eva. So
yeah,
it's so bad. So it's kind of like because of that void, and you just wanted to create something out of it. That's why like I think one of the reasons why it kind of keep like the IP going like for so long because of the incompleteness of it.
The feeling that there could be more, but there isn't. Right.
Yeah, and all like I just wish there's like more things you can done for the characters. The cast, they are quite precious after all. Yeah, and then just kind of feel it continuing on, I guess. So back to Hoyover's HSR ship. Well, M4 is not complete yet, right? But the tragedy tone is already set in place. So as someone who do enjoy creating fan creation, like fanfic or whatever, it does give like quite a lot of like creative liberty for you to dive into it and kind of like it's not to say like happily ever after, but it just there is like a lot of NP
There's a lot of what, sorry?
It's a lot of like room for you to create. It's like there's like a lot of like Lego pieces that you can juggle with, I guess. Yeah. That's why I like it's not to say like Dr. Ratio and Aventurine is like a good ship, but I don't feel
it's like
that
less
much
doomed.
about like I mean,
it's less tragic. It's like a little tragic because it's like you kind
it's
of
a
like
little
because you know it's also not like they have a perfect happily ever after, but at the same time it's like you know that they're kind of like they have a thing for each other, and because the fates of the characters are sort of like, at least for now, right? Like they're like safe, they're good, they've survived the events of Penacony. They're like, you know, not happy, also, but they're okay.
I just don't like the ending of Penacony. I think it just fucking ruined it for me, bro.
Do you mean like the end as in like the end of the arc, or like the epilogue?
It's the
sparkle ship thing.
Death for I fucking hate it.
I didn't like
so
that
horrible.
at all either.
I didn't like it. It's it's giving me like, oh, they gotta be like happy, right? Like no one died in Penacony.
It felt
take some risk. and then for it, he took too much risk. Everyone.
I didn't
say it. I didn't say it. I didn't say it.
You did like the fucking what's his name? I think like Don Cheadle. You did the Don Cheadle thing in the interview where no, it was Mark Ruffalo in like Avengers Endgame, where
Yeah.
they were being interviewed, and then one of them goes like, "Dude, you should see the next movie. Like everyone dies," and then like the other actor's like, "Shut, dude, shut up, stop talking." The kid hasn't come out. You stop talking.
So funny. Well, I'm sorry. I do have a track history of like actually spoiling someone.
Okay.
Because like I was like chatting with like my other friend, and then the
Yeah.
other day, it was ages ago, and then we were talking about AOT, and then I accidentally spoiled a certain character's death.
Oh, I remember this. Yeah.
Yeah. And also like the other time I was her a fan art, which basically signified the person's death.
Yeah.
But I didn't notice it. I was just like, oh, this is sick art. Like, you should see it. And she was like, wait, is that person dead? I was like,
because she hasn't caught up with the anime yet. Because at that point, it was like the anime had already come out, right?
Yeah. No, I don't.
Or was
know
it
if
just the
she's
manga?
now, but
I don't know.
no. At that point, I think it was done. No, it's not like the final part, but it's like, you know, like season 4 part 1 when it was out.
Right.
The stuff.
Yeah.
That was so bad.
Oh god. Only half of season 1. I don't know. Like, I can't believe all of you have no cultural taste and understanding of the anime sphere, and you would watch a VTuber. How could you? That's terrible. The other day I was playing Portal 2, and like 5 or 6 people in chat were like, "What is this game? Why did you spoil it?" And I was like, "What do you mean? Why did you spoil it? This game is like fucking 15 years old. This game is like, this game is illegally drinking alcohol and going to parties and like."
It's kind of like saying like, why are you spoiling the end of Evangelion? I would be like, excuse me? It's
like
30 years anniversary.
Yeah,
30. This year's 30 years anniversary. You're
shit.
telling me I'm spoiling a 30 years old anime? Excuse me, just go watch
shit.
I'm sorry.
Because like I don't like I haven't watched it yet. We've talked about how like I'm gonna like eventually, but like I wouldn't be mad if like and I think I roughly know how the story goes as well. But I wouldn't be mad if like, you know, I stumbled upon something about like a story beat later in the series, because it's like, well, I had 30 years to watch it.
Yeah. I didn't even come into existence at that point when it was out, but you know, like, yeah.
Oh my god.
Eva is such a weird show. Have you watched it?
I will. I haven't, but I will.
I'm pressuring everyone around me to watch Evangelion, which is so funny.
Yeah.
It's like, just watch Eva. It's 26 episodes. It's not that long. Just go watch it. You don't have to watch a movie.
But I need to be like in the mental headspace to watch it though. I can't just like.
I mean, yeah, that's true.
Put it up and start binging it like it's fucking Grand Blue or something. Like it's fucking different, right?
Well, I guess you can just watch it. Like it. When I don't really have like a specific mental like headspace when I first dive into the hellhole of Evangelion. It was just I just watched it after work one day, and I was like, that's pretty good. And then I finished it. I was like, oh, I'm depressed. I was like, I was watching it over the weekend. Like I binged it.
Yeah.
And oh boy, my dad asked me. I was like, oh, do you want to go out for dinner? I was like, no.
No, I'm busy moping right now in my room.
I just stayed in I stayed in my room. I stayed in my bed for 2 days, and I didn't talk to anyone. I was just like in my room.
Yeah, like I can't do that, man. I need to like I don't have the emotional availability for that. I'm alright. I'm okay.
I just sat on my bed for 2 days after Eva.
Bruh. No, I'm alright. No, thank you.
Maybe you wouldn't feel the same.
I don't know. I feel like I sympathize a lot with tragedies and comedies and all of that, and like especially if it's well done, like I would feel miserable as well. Like I'm really good at immersing
But
myself in fiction and stuff.
but I think like for you, right?
Yeah.
Think you will react a lot better, and you can like kind of like move yourself away from. It's just that for me, because I didn't know Eva was like a depressive show. I thought it was just like a cool show.
Like mechas, wow, guns, pew pew pew.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Yeah, I
look
was
at
like,
the
oh,
robot,
that's
it's
so cool. Like everyone said it's a good show. I'm just gonna
Shinji,
watch
crank
it.
that. Dun, dun,
Crank that soldier boy. And then I only know like the meme, so I thought
Yeah.
it was like
Like
gonna
a
be
funny meme show.
right. And then like when I watch it, it just like I was not mentally prepared for everything that was going to be revealed inside the show, and it just emotionally destroyed me for 2 days. But I recovered pretty quickly. It's fine. I just thought about the show nonstop for like half a year, so I'm away from that. It's okay. I can yap about HSR now. I have a very healthy relationship with Evangelion. I'm not yapping like in every conversation as
I was actually gonna
back
say
in the
there's
days.
one more thing we could talk about Neva before we move on, actually, if you don't mind. But
Yeah.
can you explain to me? Because I'm like an outsider, I don't really know, and now you've watched it. I know you're not like that into it, or it's not like a part of it that you focused on. But what is going on with the waifu wars in like Eva?
What?
You know, like
I
Asuka
think
and
just
Rei.
yeah.
Like people are obsessed with arguing for like who's like superior. I don't get it.
I don't get it either, honestly. Like, I think for me, like after watching the show, like me and our other friend that we kind of discussed about the show as well, we are just baffled that there is even like anything RU34, like Rule 34 or Eva stuff. Because it's like, how in your mind that you can loot these girls? Like, how? Like, they have it enough. They have enough of it, guys.
Have
like,
they not
why are
suffered
you doing
enough?
this
Like,
to
why
them?
are you?
Yeah. And then like I didn't know about like the waifu whatever. And when
Yeah.
I know about it, I was like, how can anyone call them your waifus?
Because it's like they missed the point, right? Like, did you watch the same show that
Yeah.
we watched? Like, how come your takeaway was like, wow, the girls are hot? Like, what? Like, no, that's not what the show was about.
Yeah. It's like I saw some kind of like stuff like which is about people liking Quaru, and I
Yeah.
was like
Ooh.
like I mean Quaru is a very good character, right? I think like for a character that existed for like maybe 13 minutes in the whole show duration.
For a character that only had 13 minutes, he was pretty good. Yeah.
He was pretty good.
Yeah.
And some people only like some people like those think about a certain character as their boyfriend or girlfriend, like they treat like Quota as their, it's like wow, that's
They have
the
like a body
fuck?
pillow with like the fucking sand
Yeah.
scrapes, the fucking.
Yeah. I was like,
Oh my
what the
god.
fuck? I'm pretty sure like people, right? Maybe not Shinji.
Hopefully not Shinji. Please, not Shinji. No, he's busy cranking that. Okay, we can't put him on
He
the
had gone
pillow.
through enough, bro. Like you don't need to do that. Like oh god. Oh, so yeah, I will never understand. I share the same sentiment with you. Like I will never
Yeah.
understand why would like engage in life or even get it. Just how
It is
why
fucking weird, man.
it's so weird, man.
The bad
Yeah.
Photoshop of the anime character beside them in their arm.
Well, I think like if it's like a fucking like I would respect that, right? It's fine. But if it's like genuinely you're like, this is my husband, I would be like, dude, come
No, this is like a, so someone chatted this, right? That was like a ref, that's like a ref, have you seen, I think you have, right? There's like an image of like, or like a very famous image of some dude who's like sweaty and has like a neck beard, and like he has like his arm over like, you know, over his like, over something, or like nothing, I guess. And then they photoshopped like Asuka into the photo with him. That's like the one, that's the image I think this person's referencing. Have you seen, you've seen that, right? You've probably seen something like that.
I don't know. I'm not
Okay,
sure.
that's good, because that image is disgusting.
Maybe I'm lucky that I've never.
Oh my god, there's so, it's like it's the part of the fandom that I guess I like is turning me off, or like turning me away from Eva a little bit. But I understand it's like, you know, the fandom can
That's
be one
why I
thing that's very
never
different from the actual thing,
dive
right?
into the. Yeah,
Right.
it's like Eva is like a weird thing where I just enjoy the show so much. Fan art is great. I think fan art is still fine, but then like I don't really read much fan art or anything. Like I don't dive in that much into the really go through the fandoms. I just like to enjoy the show in peace. Yeah. So
I think
yeah.
ironically calling like a character from anything, not just from Ava, but from general, maybe this is how we steer back into Star Rail, right? But I think calling like a character like your wife, like ironically, is funny. But the reason we do it
Yeah.
ironically is because there are some people who do it, because the only way you do something ironically, or you parody something,
Is there some people who take it seriously?
exactly. And so it's like I can like ironically go like Kafka from Honkai Star Rail is my wife, but like, you know, like I don't actually at all like
Yeah.
like think that,
Just
like
like
I'm only
me
making
calling
fun
Robin.
of the, yeah.
Robin is my waifu, you know. Robin is my waifu. Don't steal her from me. I
only-
declare it now. And Casters.
A lot of people,
That's my harem.
they're very popular. A lot of people want them. You're gonna have to put up a fight for them.
We're gonna share
Oh my god,
communism.
it's a group. Like yeah, like the fact
The
that
only
people
valid
unironically do it is
vibe for
weird.
you. Sorry, I'm reading
Yeah.
chat. The only valid vibe for Gelly Sato. I agree.
I also though,
Based.
like, is she like, because she's kind of hot, but in a way that's like she's like a terrible person though, right? Like,
I think she is very real.
yeah,
I can
yeah,
relate to
yeah.
her in like so many levels.
Well, maybe
The
not like
trauma is so
all
real.
the levels though, right? Like,
Not all the levels,
like the,
because
you
I don't have the
know-
dado issue like her.
you're right.
Thank God.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
I have a bit of the alcoholic issue, but it's fine.
Like that, you know, yeah, that I can relate to. That makes sense to me.
The alcoholic part is fine. The
Yeah.
alcoholic part is
The
fine.
beer
but
is cool. The kissing the
the-
teenager and going like,
yeah, that is not
Yeah.
cool. That's not cool, Sato, bro. That's not cool.
that's kind of
You know,
weird. That's kind of
one of the worst thing I think I've read for like Eva. I don't know if that's official or whatever.
yeah.
It's like they originally designed Misato to be like, oh, she will like Shinji if there is no Kaji in existence. I was like, huh?
Mm,
Huh?
mm,
Huh?
I don't want that.
I saw
wonder
that
where it's
line.
going.
I feel cursed. But I don't know where people got it from. It was apparently from like one of the interview, but I was just so confused. I didn't even try to validate if it's true or not. I just closed the page and called it a day. That's too much internet for today. I'm leaving, bro. I'm out. I'm
It
out.
could be
Fuck
bait,
this.
but
I
fuck
don't.
this.
Yeah. Fuck this. I'm
Boot
sorry, I
Hill's
dragged you back
actually
into
my
Eva
husband.
talk.
No, it's okay. Someone says Boot Hill's actually my husband though / shape. No, but like okay, like I can, but you can like say that like ironically in a sense that like I understand why you would want someone like Boot Hill as your husband, as he demonstrates like very attractive qualities and traits in character, and he's like a very fun character to watch and like to witness on screen and to have other characters interact with, and he's hot. Like I get that.
Yeah.
But it's also like I don't know. Maybe I'm a bit too grounded in reality, which is like perhaps a little conceited to say, but like you can't really like an anime character is an anime character, you know. And if you like, you gotta like go out and touch grass.
Touch grass, guys.
You gotta go out and
Don't
do
forget to touch
something else.
grass.
Please idolize like a real person. No, not idolize, but please, you
We're
know,
not.
think about real people in your life. Please, whatever. Nuh-uh, Kafka's my wife? Okay, alright, man. Kafka
Don't
would
steal
kill
Robin from
all of
me.
us. Kafka
Yeah,
would
that's
kill
true.
all of us. That's why it's
Maybe I would accept being stabbed by Jade, but it's fine.
Oh. Yes. Yeah. I also okay, like Jade to me feels a little like I think they leaned a bit like because I don't get me wrong, I have her Lycone, I have her E1, like I have her,
Yeah.
okay, but like I'm also
Yeah.
like, so I'm a little bit of a fan. I would, you know, I'm a little bit of an enthusiast, but also at the same time it's like it feels like they leaned too heavily into like the, you know, with the whip and the fucking cane and the high heels and the like literally stepping on you all. I was like, they probably I
They
think they could have been
know
more
their
subtle.
audience.
They knew, but
Yeah,
I was
mean,
also like, could you make it a little more subtle so
And
I could
also
enjoy
they're
it and
like
not feel like, you know.
they're like a fucking company executives. Like, why are you whipping out fucking whips and
because I feel like
stabbing on people? Like, what the fuck, bro?
Here's the thing. I want to see that, but I want to see that as fan art. I don't want it like that to be official. I want like the character
Yeah.
officially to be very like self-serious and to kind of be like,
Yeah.
you know, yeah, to take themselves seriously, to not really like lean too much into this, you know, I guess preference. And I want there only
Definitely
to be
a
like,
preference, yeah.
I want the preference to be subtly referenced. You know, I want rather than to see the character actually step on you POV, I want like in the
Yeah.
official media to
Yeah,
be like, oh,
They
this
did
is
it
the
for
type of
Scara as
character.
well, though.
Yeah, that's true. But I think that's like different because I don't think people romanticize Scara that way. Do you know what I mean? Like, 'cause Scara's
Oh,
not like
no.
the step on
They
you type
do.
character. Is
They
he?
do.
Because he's like
They
a
do.
brat. He's like a.
People fucking
Isn't the whole like?
is he a reason why I dipped Twitter? I think him and Xiao was the reason why I stopped Twitter.
Really?
Because like the fan art are getting out of hand and I just dipped.
Okay.
It was like 4 years ago.
Because I thought people were like people were like drawing him as a femboy. That's what I thought was going on.
I think I've seen some outrageous shit on Twitter. That's why I quit that place. It's a shithole. Yeah. I like yapping about Twitter for a bit.
Yeah.
It's like well, before the whole takeover and Twitter rebranding to X thing, like I stopped using it since that time.
Yeah.
Simply because like well, before, right, I follow quite a lot of artists on there and I like learning from their art and whatever.
Yeah.
But then like I also dive into like Genshin fan arts and whatever, and some of the art, it just like why would you treat the character that way? It just pisses me off. Like, and it just makes me like free strike, you're out, and I never use the app again.
Because it's like
I mean,
why would you mischaracterize the character like this? Like you ruined it for me.
I mean,
what?
Of course, like I could have just blocked the artists, like not see their contents, you know, like.
But when there's so many people that do that,
and then it's just like, oh, it just ruined all for me using this app. Also, I don't really like Twitter, so I just never used it afterwards. Maybe I will use it again in the future, just for like maybe Blue Sky. I don't know.
I use it purely to network. I don't even actually like.
If like you for networking or
like,
whatever.
That and like I post a meme there like every 2 weeks or something maybe.
Yeah, but then it's I think like Twitter, like the user base is like not something I really like, and like I mean it's kind of like finding jewels in a landfill.
Yeah.
That's why I don't like it.
Okay.
It's like I have to filter out so much trash in one thing that's like interesting. So that's why I stopped using Twitter because of Genshin fan art. Thank you.
Oh God,
what
why?
a weird thing to say, but yeah, that's
Because it's annoying as well when like it's like I like a character and then I want to see more fan art of them, and then I like on Twitter or like anywhere else, and then I see it and I go, that's not what the character would do. That's not in. That's not right. That's not right. Because the point.
Maybe that kind
of fan art
of
is
answered the question that I had.
Yeah.
It kind of answered the question that we had like in the Google form.
Which question?
It was like the art question. Oh, why is it? Sorry.
Was it like the one that was like, do you draw art on Twitter or do you use Twitter for art?
No. It's okay.
Okay.
We can skip through it.
okay, that's fine.
Sorry.
Yeah, but like the thing, it's the thing that pisses me off as well. It's like if it's not in character, it sucks. But it's also like it should be a meaningful like extension of what the character would be like, which I guess is why like I get the yaoi, even though I'm not a personal like I don't think I feel as strongly about it as you, but like I get it on the level that's like okay, they've done the thing in the official media.
It works.
And we as the fan artists or the fic writers are extending that, and it has to be in character for it to be good. Because then there are a lot of like art or like fics that are like very not in character, and there's other times where for example a character has, as you say, part of the appeal of the doomedness of doomed yaoi, part of the appeal is like you as the fan artist can do something more to like extend it, right? Maybe to like kind of just bring it from the official media to the actual thing. My gripe with on the other end of this, right, is I think sometimes the official media does too much and it doesn't leave enough room for the fan artists to cook.
Yeah.
And I think that
you gotta leave out something.
Yeah, like leave it to the imagination, right? Like I don't want to see. I want to see Jade like POV stepping on you, but like not in official media. I want to see that in the fan art. I want all of it to be implied that she would do it, but I don't want to ever see it because you have to leave it to the imagination. That's what makes a character compelling to me, at least.
Exactly.
I guess that's the appeal, right, of the doomed yaoi. That's how I'm seeing it.
It's just a weird thing about shipping, right? Because well, Honkai being like a very popular game, they do have a ship. It's just that for me, I don't really like ship that is like kind of like a forced. Because sometimes just like two characters looks good together doesn't mean that it's a ship, because there isn't like much theoretical thing for it. And sometimes when I see it, it's kind of like, oh, the current ship that I keep seeing is Finan and Finan and Nexa.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I don't really understand how it works.
It's cursed.
But it's a ship?
Like, you can do it, but it's just weird.
It's just weird. Like you can make it as like, oh, they're just teacher and student, but like as a ship? What? Like I couldn't imagine like Anexa ended up with like Finan. I would imagine him ended up with Aglia than fucking Finan, bro. What the fuck? Because there is like a lot more chemistry those two characters, but then like Finan and Anexa, it doesn't work. It's like shipping fucking Hyacinth with Anexa. Like, what the fuck is that? No.
Who should we ship Anexa with?
Well, there isn't like a really should question, right? You know, it's really your liberty.
Yeah,
like it's do whatever the fuck you want, even though I don't agree with you.
But that's, that's the reasonable opinion to have. I'm trying to incite like an inflammatory opinion. Like, how do we
inflammatory?
Like, yeah, we gotta be like, we gotta like piss people off now.
You should be with me. I'm just joking. With me.
Real. That's the real answer. That's the real answer.
No, I think for game wise, Eglia, I guess. Which I said I don't agree.
Yeah, we talked about this a
But
bit
now,
off stream. Yeah.
off stream. But then now I was like, maybe it works. It's just that I've never seen like really good fan art or fan for it. But I think it definitely have something working. So
there's something there.
there's something there. So yeah, I
The
kind of
enemies
like
to
it
lovers
now.
dynamic, right? Yeah.
Yeah. But at the same time, I don't know why they give me like the forced couple vibes for no reason.
The forest couple vibes.
Like they married and they divorced. That vibe.
Divorced. Yeah. The divorced couple. Yeah. They do. Yeah. Yep.
It's like your parents got married out of passion, and then they fucking have a very big argument, and they divorced, and then they keep like arguing, but then they're secretly still so fucking into each other, and it's so fucking annoying. It's like that vibe.
That's a good dynamic. That I think that's got something to it.
That's so that's how I look at like the Aglia with NXO ship, I guess. Like I wouldn't I wouldn't go and find like fanfic out of it. Like I tried to, but they're not my taste, I guess. I could have write better one.
Time to flex the pen. All right.
I still haven't dived very deep into it. Like I only went to the CN sphere to any good thing. I didn't find much. I haven't gone to like the globe. So maybe in the future I may. Whatever.
Fine, I'll do it myself. That's the move.
Maybe I would do it myself. Full of my
cooking,
fucking
we're
pan.
cooking.
We're cooking. But it's
Is everything fine? Is everything fine? Is everything fine? I can mute your audio if needed. I can mute your audio. Do you need that?
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay,
it's my
okay,
iPad. It's my iPad ring. Sure.
Oh,
I'm supposed to wake him. I'm supposed to wake up now.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, like, do you have to go? Do you have to like?
No.
Okay.
I spare my whole morning to champ.
Okay. Good. Okay, a few people in chat are mentioning,
Yeah, please continue.
So a few people in chat are mentioning the fan art on Discord, notably the more risque fan art. Now, we've talked about this as well off stream. Maybe we can save this in detail for a separate stream, but maybe do you want to offer your general thoughts on the fan art that's been done? Because you've seen it. It's on the Discord, it's on the Twitter.
I haven't seen like the most updated. Like I only read through some of them.
Yeah.
And then, do you want to review it like now? Like I don't mind doing like a brief.
I think there's a lot, so I don't think it'd be good to like review all of it now. I think maybe it'd be a good idea to like do a separate stream maybe where we review it. Because the other reason is also because I don't have it prepared, and it's like I have to fucking pull it up and then make sure like you see it.
We haven't figured out the logistic for this.
Yeah, but maybe we can do that for like a different stream, right? Like for a specific.
I
like,
mean, you can also show like some highlights like now, and then we can separate stream. Wow.
I guess we can.
Is there like any specific fan art that you would like to share?
Show her the Mpreg art. No, you're insane. Also, she's already seen it, so it's like I don't think it even matters.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I don't really have like
funny.
I don't really have much to like because I think we've hold on, let me try to see if I can get it.
I mean, you can say through Discord. I
can say it through Discord. I can put it on stream and then you see it, so they know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
You see my yeah, she has. Our team has seen the Mpreg art. Yeah. You don't need to. You don't. I'll give you like maybe like one from each artist because some artists have done like a lot of stuff, which I'm really grateful for. I'll pull it up on stream and then you can like see it maybe. Okay. This one. What do we got? This is okay. So I'll pull this one up. Yeah, I'll pull this one up. So normally I have it in my wheel. Okay, I'm gonna like. You see it? Put in like the middle here,
See.
or maybe I'll put in like the top left.
You can send it through this
Because it's on like
because
my...
like the stream is
Oh
lagging.
yeah. Okay, then I'll have to do
Yeah.
both. Okay, give me a second. Let me
Yes,
just do that real quick.
unfortunately.
That's fine. That's fine. I have to go on my desktop because my stream is fucking lagging. God, I'm sorry. Where is it? Where's the Fnart? Fnart?
No. I saw it on your stream now.
You see it? Yeah. So
Damn.
that's like the first.
Yeah.
That's the first. We've seen this. You've seen this. I've shown you this.
Yeah. I've seen.
This was by
really
Maurice
cute.
Opiwai. Yeah. This is the first piece of fan art we got.
Thank you for drawing
We got
Chairman's fan art.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. It's great.
I sent it on Discord as well, but you can see it, right? Yeah.
Yeah. It's more clear there.
Yeah. Because my
HD.
my stream is fucking garbage. I know. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No. I mean, my internet is also kind of shit.
We have like a synergy where both of our setups are not perfect. And that's what makes sense. Yep. Perfect.
Yeah.
But yeah, like maybe this
I really
is the
like
first.
it.
Yeah.
It's really cute. You also didn't miss out the mole design on the face. I don't know if anyone noticed it because like I specifically designed it in that way. Yeah.
So
Thank
good
you for
attention
drawing
to
it.
detail.
Yeah. Also I like that he's reading the How to Train Parrot. Is it How to Train Parrot?
I think
Paratrix
so.
book.
Paratrix? Yeah, it
Paratrix.
might be Paratrix is what we titled it. I haven't really used that
called it.
toggle much, but yeah.
Do you want to try having that?
Hold on. What the fuck is the button? Give me a second. It's like this one, right? Where I can't see it.
Yeah, you can tell that Charis does not use his talk very often.
I can't
and
get
he's
it.
struggling so hard.
I can't get it. I'm sorry, I don't know how to get it.
That is so funny.
I can't. It was just pretend like it didn't. Whatever. Man. I'm lagging as well.
Pretend that it does not
Every
exist,
2
which is
seconds,
pain.
my stream is dying every 2 seconds, so I can't like.
I'm surprised that your computer can even hold it up.
Dude, we
Like you have live 2D running. You have this really detailed and complicated design running.
Yeah.
Like the background running, and then you have your chat inside the stream as well. That is like, bruh.
Dude,
How is it not
it's dying.
cooking?
I'm dying. It's being cooked right now. It's being cooked.
It's so cooked. I can see like your. Wow. So.
Okay. Hold on. I've sent you like a bunch of images now, or like 4. We'll go with them like in the order I sent them in, if it looks to be the case. Okay. And let me just pull it up on stream as well, so you know which one we're talking about, right?
Yes.
So we'll go so maybe we'll talk about this one very briefly. The chess one. We're talking about the chess one.
Okay.
Yeah. So this one was by Victor Poe. Victor was here earlier in stream. I don't know if Victor's still here, but if you are, then
I hope you're
we're
here.
talking about you now. We're talking about you, not like behind your back. We're talking about you in front of you. But yeah, we're talking about you now.
Thank you for your artwork. It's great.
Yeah. What do you think?
I love the fact like, I love the emo aesthetic. Why are you emo? Like why are you emo?
I don't know.
Did you give like an emo aura?
I don't think so. I don't think this was particularly inspired by anything I did. It's just sort of like the vibe.
I mean, I really
works.
like the vibe. It's fantastic.
It's fucking cool.
Especially like the chess piece. It's like it's supposed to be like a glass table, right? And then the chess piece on it.
Yeah, that's.
I really like this composition. It's fantastic.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Keep up. Do more arts.
Yeah, every time you do fan art, our team gets even more excited than I do about it. So there you go.
Because it's kind of surreal to have like your own design, to have other people creating fan art of it. It's a great thing. So thank you everyone for doing it.
You sang some sad boy songs a bit too well. Maybe that's what. Maybe, yeah, maybe that's what we did. Yeah.
Just
Show-
try not to get another voice
Get her
complaint.
thoughts on gender bent Charis. Have you seen that one?
Gender bent Charis?
It's on the Discord. I don't have it downloaded yet, so I can't really show you. But there's like one that's like a gender bent art, also by Victor. Whatever. Every artist only gets one thing. Okay, so no.
we can talk about that in a separate stream.
Yeah. Well, we can maybe run through like other pieces in other times. Yeah. For now, we'll just like yeah.
Like
Okay.
we can do another stream in the future.
Okay, this is the next one. This is really big. This is a huge file. The next one is the one on the top right in the collage I sent you. It's the one with a bunch of like sketches. This one was done by, and I don't really ever know. I can't really determine what the hell the name I should be referring to them is, but she calls herself Crack Consumer on YouTube.
It's so huge. It's so huge.
Yeah, it's massive. Sorry, I shrunk it back. I shrunk it back.
That's huge. Yeah.
Crack Consumer / Cocaine Chan / KT / Kitty. I don't know which name to use for this person. She also, yeah. So it's like anyways,
Yeah.
she made this like piece with a bunch of me on it. This is my probably favorite piece from this artist.
It's fantastic. I really like it, especially like the rain one.
I think it's pretty real.
It's so real.
Yeah.
It literally captured the essence of Charis so well. I love it. I especially love like it's so like slice of life. It just Charis living his best life, struggling. I guess.
Yeah, the images I'm picking are also probably going to be my favorites for every artist. Like I said it for this one, but yeah, all the images I picked were like, this is, I think, my favorite work from you. So if you see this, it's
Yeah.
like, yeah.
This is so peak. This is so peak,
Yeah.
bro. I love it.
Oh.
Also,
I
I
get
just
confused
realized-
by that. Yeah.
Maybe your computer is actually dying because like my model doesn't move on your screen.
It's like
Think.
moving a little bit,
Moving a little
but it's
bit.
not moving
Is
a
it
lot.
an internet issue
Can
or
you check
is
your
it
can you check your app to see if you are moving on your end?
Oh, I'm tracking it. It's
You're moving on
my
your
screen.
end. Oh
Yeah,
fuck.
I'm moving
Well,
on my end.
okay. Well, at this point you're a PNG, so I think my computer's just dying.
Ooh.
It is what
That's
it
bad.
is. I don't remember how long you've been paralyzed, but we're
Oh,
just gonna
dear.
incorporate that into the lore, I guess.
Yeah, I would just be in this perpetual state for now. Chairman's computer is getting cooked. I respect that.
It's dying.
Maybe next
I'm
time-
dying.
Maybe next time I should be hosting the stream, and then you
Maybe.
channel.
Maybe.
I can
maybe.
take the text out of you. Yeah. But I don't really want to do it
Cloud
honestly, because
text.
like it's still like your channel. We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
I know your situation now is a bit weird
Yeah.
for your computer situation, so
I think I might be able to like get it sorted in like a month, but we'll see. Anyways, I pulled up a new art.
let's hope.
Yeah, let's hope. This is the one on the
Let's
bottom
hope,
left
let's
of the bits I sent you. This is from Zero Striker, who's in chat right now.
Aw.
And it's a portrait of me.
That's very nice.
Yeah.
I really like the line of it.
I love that I'm staring almost like menacingly into your soul. That's the vibe.
I think
of
this
the...
should be your passport.
This is how I look at my ID card.
Yeah.
I'm just staring.
Or you
straight
look at-
into...
When you wake up in the morning and the first thing you see is just this in the mirror.
Yep. Okay.
I know it's another day.
Someone's asking if sorry, I hit my mic. Someone's asking Holiday's
Ouch.
asking, is Chairman always shy boy blushing IRL? No. Right?
I think I've my brain broken down. It's repairing. No.
Okay, yeah. Like no. I'm not even like that on stream. I don't understand where you're getting this image from. I'm actually like incredibly confident,
I have a
and
little whiplash there.
yeah,
I don't
I
know.
have
Yeah,
like an immense amount of aura around me. I'm incredibly
maybe not that.
cool. I
No,
have
not that.
never tripped up in any public
Maybe not
conversation.
that. Maybe not that.
I am always on time, never late.
What the fuck? Bro is capping real
I
big
pay
right
all
now.
my debts off.
You know, like
Uh.
this man right here is the only person that in it's like public consensus that we will tell him to meet up like an hour earlier, and then we will be going there an hour later, and he will be like, "Oh, sorry, I need another hour." So we only need to wait for an hour for him, not 2 hours. So yeah.
You gotta schedule it slightly earlier, so I'll be there on time.
Yeah. No, one time I was actually on, and then my friend was like, "Oh, why are you on time? That's you're hanging out with Charis. There's no way he's going to be on time." I was like, "You're so right. Why am I on time? I'm just sitting in the mall."
No, but I was, Rosa. I don't know. I don't remember. Whatever. I don't remember.
It was another time. It was another time. Skibishu. He's so right, bro.
Welcome back, Victor. We showed your art. briefly. Our team really liked it.
Yep.
I don't know what else.
It's just
to say
that I'm a PNG right now because Charis' computer is cooked.
Yeah.
Fortunate.
Yeah. Did we talk about the as well? Victor's done a lot of art recently for the channel, especially like you talked about this. The Walking Dead streams, like the thumbnail was made by Victor as well. Yeah. Yeah.
I see. It's fantastic.
I didn't ask. Like I was just doing it, and then Victor was like, "Here's a perfect like image for like you could use for thumbnail." I was like, "Oh my god, that is perfect. I have to use it now." And then I used it. Yeah.
Thank you very much for helping Charis.
Thank you.
And also taking my work away. Yeah.
And finally for today, this is not in any particular order. This is in the order in which I found the files on my computer, so it's like it's not in a particular order. This is the final one. This is drawn, I believe, by FCF. I hope I'm not wrong. I'm not crediting the wrong artist, but I believe this is drawn by FCF, who's not here because in their time zone it's probably really late right now. But this was so FCF is the person who also did the new stream background I have right now, like with the desk. Not right now, but like with the desk. Here's why you late. Shut up.
You're always late.
Shut up.
This art is too real.
Shut up. We'll get to it.
To capture the true essence of Charon's existence, just constantly being late in real life as well. I'm exposing you for that.
But yeah, this was done. I want to say like a few months ago. Yeah, and it was based on my old. So like this person drew me with my old background, like the purple kind of like just static, and they also had your opinion, like in that they hated this so much. They were like, "You have to use a new background now.
Let's go.
I need to see a new." And so they were like, "Fine, I'll do it myself." And FCF just designed the new chat room.
Let's go, thank you.
Right now.
I hated that background so much. I was
the
very
purple one, the original one, the one I found online that I just downloaded hastily, the really old one.
Yeah.
That was
That was the reason why okay, because like I wasn't really pitching into his stream like that often recently, so I didn't know he changed his background. So when we were preparing for this collab, I sent him like this background. I was like, use this shit. I'm not going to talk to you in that background.
And I was like, no, don't worry. We had some renovations in the library. We actually had some renovations. So it actually looks good now. But we were like, actually, it would work if we had this part of the library, be a bit different.
Well, I just dragged you into this rain cafe.
Like, this is your room. This is not where I hang out.
It's my
this is
room.
where you hang out. I don't really
can't use this. when I am not here.
Yeah, fair enough, fair enough.
I will not allow you to use.
Fair enough. Real of
I
our
mean, you
team,
can
real,
technically.
real. Yep.
I was like, his taste. I don't know why did you even download that? Because like, there's so many good one that is
I
free as
just
well.
like
I
was
just
trying to
don't know.
pick something, and I was like, I have no
It's
time. I gotta get something up.
ugly.
Yeah, it was.
It's
Well,
so
it was. I
ugly.
know. But we're not using it now. We're not using it now.
old, old background is something that House Flipper would have. Yes.
It's not that bad. It's not that bad. That room is too pretty for you. You're right, but I hope you're saying it the way I'm thinking it, which is like, it's just, you know, my vibe is a bit more cool and, you know, than it is pretty,
Yeah.
you know?
You
That's
know me,
the vibe,
I am
yeah.
pretty. I take that. This is my
Yeah.
privilege.
I have aura. That's what I got. Anyways, but this is the art that FCF did. FCF has since then made a bit more art as well. But yeah, again, it's like I'm only showing one piece of art per person because stream's been going on for quite some time already, actually.
Yay.
Yep.
Also, you're computer science, so
Yes.
maybe
Yes.
it's good to like you know, let it rest for a little bit so
Oh
it
god, I
doesn't
gotta
burn
figure it
its
out.
motherboard.
Maybe I should like set up a fan as well because it's getting hot in here, and maybe it's like that's what's going on, killing the computer. We'll see.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay. No, it's
It will be
mostly
very
because you don't
important.
deserve a background that nice. Okay, all right. I see how it is. Yep. Okay, all right. Okay.
True.
Okay.
No, honestly, like talking about background, I was thinking about drawing. I fucking hate background so much as well.
Sorry,
But
you're
I
cutting
don't
off.
really
Can you say
know.
that again?
I was saying like thinking about background. I thought of drawing you a background as well because it's ugly, like your old one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know what kind of vibe you're going for.
I think FCF captured it pretty well, honestly. Like the vibe, the one now, right? I think it captured the library vibe a bit as well. I have been thinking about as well about how like to make it to like actually
better.
Yeah, to like do more with it, but I don't even know where to begin. So
It just
I think
pisses
for
me
now
off
this
that
is
my
perfect.
motto.
Yeah.
My motto that is like so detailedly drawn and you know, it's just having that shitty ass background. Why is my motto being
It's
placed in there?
weird.
Excuse me.
It is weird because most people who have really good models, they drew it themselves, and because of that, they also probably have like aesthetics to match with it. Like they'll have a nice room and like a nice setup and a nice thing that goes with it. And then I took the
I'd
model
rather
and
like
nothing else.
buy a background for you. Maybe I would just buy a fucking background for you at that point. Like I would just pay out of pocket and be like, hey,
Please
don't
use this, please.
Stop using that purple shitty ass background.
I'm making your background look bad. I'm like hanging your painting in like a shitty like display wall that has like there's like this art exhibition sucks and there's like a trash can next to it and you're like, no, we can't have my beautiful painting in this ugly ass exhibition. We gotta move it. It's in a better place now. It's in a good place now. So I'm happy with it now.
It's in a good place now, yeah.
So
it's
I'm
a
not
much better place now. So thank you very much for
thank you
the
FCF
renovation.
for putting it.
Holy shit. That was so awful.
But yeah, I'm happy where it is right now.
Yeah.
Oh god. I'm looking at my computer right now and it's like it's actually chugging along. Not very well.
Oh
it's
god.
dying. You're still frozen. Things are not going well.
I'm still frozen, yeah. I'm so frozen. I think I've been restarted reviewing.
What, sorry?
Maybe when we start reviewing, your computer start to die.
Yeah, that could have been it.
Yeah,
that could have been it. But yeah,
I think
if anyone
that was
has
the time.
any last minute questions they want to ask our team now, it's not like you know, it's very possible that our team returns to do another stream in the future. We could do something. We can talk about fan art in detail. Maybe we can like play a game maybe, or just talk more about yaoi. But like if anyone has any like questions they want to ask now in this stream, you can ask it now, and then otherwise it'll be the end of it.
And I can take a nap.
Yes.
I'll take a nap.
Any final thoughts, our team, about streaming maybe, and about like being on stream for the first time? Because you've never streamed before, have you?
I've never streamed.
This is the first like stream.
Well,
yeah.
I guess this kind of is my my
Oh god. Oh, I was gonna say
fear.
you're moving now, and then you started like hyper moving. You started fucking zooming around. I think you're back.
Oh no!
That's fucking weird. Okay, no, you're back. You're
Yeah,
back and
it
you're moving
gotta.
now.
It's definitely like your computer issue, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh god.
No,
But-
I think this kind of like make me less. Oh, I can see it from the stream now.
You can
Wow,
see
it's
you
catching up. Zoop. I'm lightening.
My goals are beyond your understanding. It's like reverse Flash when he's like vibrating.
Yeah. I'm in Super Saiyan mode now.
Yes.
I think the stream kind of make me less nervous about streaming. So
Mhm.
I would consider polishing my streaming plans because I
Mhm.
do have like some ideas of I want to stream. But it may not like I may make like one gaming channel and like one channel where it's more like this, where we just kind of and play games sometimes.
You don't have to feel like pressured to do a gaming channel if you don't want to play games though. Or like inversely, you can also just put games on your channel sometimes and like, you know, have it not be an
Yeah, but
expectation.
I
don't
also
know.
want to have like a main channel where I do other. Yeah. So
Yeah, we can think about that. We can think about that.
yeah, we can talk about that. But it's not like necessarily I will be having like a very proper debut. You already see.
Yeah, I can
I'm
help
just
you
being
with
joined.
it if you do that as well. You know, it'll be a banger debut because trust me, I'm an expert on debuting. My debut, nothing went wrong in my debut. The music
Chad, is that
didn't
real?
play twice at all.
Chad, is that real?
No. You were here during debut. You were here for like a year ago. Remember?
A year ago, yeah.
Do you remember my debut
I
stream? What was that?
I
What was-
remember me trying to spam you or something. It's pretty funny.
Right.
But I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
remember you playing the thing twice.
Oh, okay, that's good. The music
Yeah,
twice.
I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
remember
yeah.
about
It was
that.
because it was
Yeah.
for a while. It was probably I want to say for 20 minutes in the stream. I didn't know, but I had my BGM overlapping with each other, and I played twice because I had like desktop audio capture, and then I also had like application audio capture, and then they were both playing my Spotify, and it was fucked up. But whatever, whatever.
That's
It
so
didn't.
funny.
It didn't matter. It doesn't matter. So some questions rolling in now, right? Of the streams you've watched, what are your favorite Charis streams?
What is my favorite Charis stream? Honestly, you know what? I really like your reading stream because I can just be like doing other stuff on the side and just be like chilling by listening. Sometimes pitching into what kind of thing you're reading out, and those are pretty interesting as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I do like when it's pretty good.
You do like what? Sorry.
The book. Is it?
Which one? Was it the recent one, or is it like one from a while ago?
No, it was like a while ago.
What did I read a while ago? That was like a
You
book?
talk about you read you were in your research phase,
Yeah.
sex, right? Is it right?
The second sex?
Yeah.
Yep.
Is that the one? Yeah. I was listening to that. That was pretty interesting. Yeah. For your gaming streams,
They're all
don't
bad.
remember. No, I like a karaoke stream.
Ah, okay, yeah.
Yeah. No, it's just for gaming stream. Normally, I wouldn't click into it because I need to focus on it.
Yeah, I see. Someone else says after someone else has a question after that, which is like Loika do. Well, it's not a question, but Loika, please do a karaoke stream with Chairman.
I will get my I will get disowned.
Yeah, we're gonna get noise. Both of us will get noise complaints if we try to do it.
No,
Karaoke stream.
I was thinking about a karaoke stream, but then if I really need to do a karaoke stream, it's probably need to find a room with like adequate voice,
Yeah,
you know, like installation and like good internet.
yeah.
So it's
yeah,
kind
yeah.
of difficult to do because like as like for where I'm streaming now, just in my room, and I do live with other people, so unless I told them beforehand and then I'm gonna be fucking loud for, like the next
But it's
hour.
just something we want to avoid probably at the meantime, right?
Yeah.
But we have like karaoke before.
You mean like hangouts?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I'm just gonna sing one.
What are you singing?
Wait, no.
What are you singing?
Just out.
Oh. Welcome to my world. For like 5 hours, you just sing this song.
Yeah. Welcome.
There's just like Honkai Star Rail gameplay going on while you do this karaoke as well.
That would be so funny. It would just be like, because like I want to try learning Japanese. But they're kind of Japanese songs. Yeah. If I do a karaoke, I'll probably learn some Japanese.
I tried to. It didn't do very well. I think I tried to do Pretender for stream. I don't know if you were watching that, but yeah, I did like Pretender for one of them. I didn't do very well, but I tried.
Yeah.
I tried. What bad is I tried?
Your enemy is really good, bro. You did enemy, right?
Yeah, I did. I was gonna say like I'm happy you liked it because I didn't like it as much as I want. Because I wanted to do it. I was like, I don't know, it's not good.
It's okay.
I could do like the chorus, but then I get into the verse, like the rap verse, and it's like I can only do one of these, but I can't do both. Which I guess makes sense because in the song it's like they have two artists do the two portions, like they're two different people. So it's unreasonable
but
to
then you have to do it yourself.
Yeah. But you know, there's always room for improvement, right? Is I guess the way to say it.
Man, I want to learn like Vocaloid song, but those are so hard.
Yeah, they are.
It's like I think the worst part for me is just pronunciation because like I don't know Japanese. And I have to remember it. So like that is like really harsh. Maybe one day I will learn it. Maybe I was in YOASOBI.
YOASOBI.
Yeah. Let's see.
Okay.
In the future.
Yeah. Let's see. What do you want? What do you wish for Charis to stream in the future?
Do more collabs.
Okay.
I want to see you touch more grass.
Oh, I gotta talk to real people. I gotta go talk to other people. Well, now that Parrot's gone, I do think, you know, maybe I have to find someone else to talk to. That's why you're here, our teams.
I'm just Parrots,
Parrot's
in a different form.
Yeah, I need to converse. I need to have a dialogue with someone, or else I'm gonna go insane. I think. I don't know. So we'll see. We'll see what we have in store. We'll see. Chill art streams are nice too. Yeah. So some people are saying, you know, this is something I brought up, I guess, like earlier or like off stream as well, right? Is you can do like chill art streams where you're just drawing stuff, and it's not, you don't really have to talk through, like you don't have to be like me where you're literally yapping through every single minute of it. You can kind of just be quiet. You can kind of like chill with some music
and just draw.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, it just I think it's a confident issue. I just don't think I draw that well, so I don't really want to stream it.
Well, there's a lot of people here that are gonna vehemently say no to that, so if that's of any, you know, that's of any help, then no.
Just
Loika, did you like the 5 heart stream? Sorry, continue. I interrupted you.
I didn't watch the 5 heart stream.
That's fair. You shouldn't have. It was 10 hours of suffering. It was 11 hours of suffering.
10 hours.
It's 11 hours.
Stream about
no, it was like two separate streams that were exactly 5.5 hours each.
Wow, you were actually on a content grind, bro.
It sucked. I hated it.
5 hours.
It was suffering. It was suffering.
What's the game even about though?
It's a dating sim, but you know, it's not like an anime dating sim. It's like a dating sim, but they filmed like the scenes in real life, like with a crew and with actors. And so it's like it's uncanny because you have these like women like act like they're in like a dating sim, but then it's like filmed in real life, and it makes me cringe. Yeah.
I
So if
see.
you want to suffer, you should watch it, but I don't know if you want to suffer that.
I will get a executive summary from you, and then I will call it a day.
Yeah. I'll just tell you to not engage in this. It's just yeah.
I feel like at this point, like, I mean, we sometimes talk about like your streams and stuff, and then every time I just kind of be like, I never really like have time to like watch a stream, and I'll just ask you for executive summary for like most of them.
Just tell me what happens.
Say
I'm
it
caught
in
up.
like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you. I know. At least I know my friend is still alive and is breathing and is yapping. That's good. You know,
Yeah.
like
Always talking. Yep.
always. Yeah. Just
She didn't
just
like your
yapping
Pride
so
Month stream?
much.
No. Our team just has like a lot of stuff going on, and like I stream at ass o'clock for her, so it's like it's
Yeah.
difficult to, you know, like to catch
What's
me
your
live, I guess.
Pride Month stream?
So I did a stream recently talking about, well, Pride Month, talking about like gay. I talked a bit about like kind of like what Pride Month was like 10 years ago versus like now, and how like, you know,
Oh.
corporations have used the rainbow flag for like just marketing reasons, and they don't actually want to support, you know,
Mhm, mhm.
LGBTQ plus rights. And it's just like it's a bunch of that. It's basically like a whole sort of serious discussion stream. I would say it's probably
see.
the only like it's probably the only actually interesting stream I've done this month. Like everything else is like optional. That one's like one where it's actually like, yeah, I said some things that I would say are maybe a little important to think about. But yeah. If you
I
have the time, maybe
see.
check that out.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I will check it out. Yeah. That's cool.
Your singing is good. I don't know how many times chat has to drill into your head. Thank you, Anna. But also, I do want to say, I want to redirect the attention. You, Loika, have really good singing as well, and not just like, oh, it's pretty good, but like, we're talking like experience. We're talking like you know how to read sheets and shit. That's kind of different from just, you know, oh, I'm belting it out in a karaoke. It's like, no, you have like, you can like read that shit. That's different, you know?
Pretend I don't, please. Pretend I don't.
I'm putting you on the spot. I am. Okay. We'll move on.
I'm not the most musically talented person in this household, because I do have a brother who do PhD in music, so let's not talk about that.
So that's where that comes from, is what. So if our team says she's not good at music, that's why, okay? Like it's just to say it doesn't mean anything, because like, what the fuck? Anyways. Cameron, would you recount your experience and the depths of your despair with NSO, Needy Streamer Online? I could tell you briefly, if you're interested. But my Needy Streamer, so this is for you, our team, right? Because you haven't watched this. It was like 9 hours of me playing this game where you're supposed to be like a mentally ill girl trying to
that
be a
game.
VTuber.
Yeah,
online.
I know.
Yeah.
Influencer online.
Yeah. Fuck that.
There's no good ending.
No, there's not.
I
got the only, there's one, and that's the first one I got, where it's like you actually just stop making content and you just go out and become a normal person. I got that one like accidentally. I
just want her to live a good life.
Yeah, but then it was just like, oh, and then but then the game was like, oh, you didn't beat it though. I was like, well, that's bullshit. That was the whole thing I wanted to. Whatever. And then I had to do the actual, like the quote unquote like actual ending, like the one where you get 1 million subs or something.
Oh yeah. That was also like pretty scary as well, I think.
Yeah.
That was like
I didn't like it.
Yeah.
I don't think I would recommend it for you, because I don't think that's a type of game you would enjoy playing.
Oh, I watched like someone else play it. I know
Okay. So do you know of the game? Yeah, that makes sense. That's good. So you know, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I know the game, yeah. I've watched someone play it. I watched like there's like a video only talking about all the ending. I was like, oh, them is like pretty ass. All of them is just so ass, bro. I feel so bad for her.
Yeah. Oh man,
Like,
it's rough.
yeah, man, rough.
All right, that's all the questions. That's a lot of
Yeah.
questions. We talked about everything
Yeah.
from like, pre-debut planning to art
Mhm.
commissioning to the whole designing and drawing and
Yeah.
stuff. We can talk about those things more.
Mhm.
We can have more chats about this. We can maybe even do something else. We can play games, whatever. We can talk about fan art in detail. There's many things we could do. But for now and for today,
I just hope that you don't cook your computer accidentally. I literally have P for this. I broke like 2 computers. It's just so bad.
Yep. And in the interest of preserving the integrity of the library computer, we're gonna end the stream here. So thank you everyone for joining us today. Thank you for giving us a bunch of questions. Thank you for giving.
Thank you for joining.
Yeah, thank you for giving our team a pretty good first time stream experience, because it can be very daunting and it can be very
scary.
Scary. So I'm glad everyone was on their good behavior today.
Yeah.
Excellent job, well done. Thank you everyone.
Now I'm gonna go touch grass.
Yeah, we're gonna go now. But perhaps we'll see our team in the future.
Maybe.
Our team,
Who
will
knows?
you hang around? Okay, so maybe we should hold on. Should we talk about this off stream or should we talk about it on stream? I can bring it up and then you don't have to answer, but like I'll just bring it up, right? But like our team, maybe you might want to hang out on the Discord, or you might want to make like an official Loika account, and engage with people.
Maybe
there.
I will join
Yeah.
like properly on Discord.
If anyone has any questions, if anyone has like stuff they want you to see, maybe feedback on their art, they could ping you and ask you for advice, something like that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. No pressure.
Maybe I'm not
but
qualified for the advice, but like I will encourage.
Yeah, instead it'll be legal advice. Yep, that's why.
Oh no! That definitely not. No. Oh no! That's scary. No. I don't want to get sued. Holy shit.
Yeah. Maybe not that. This disclaimer. This was a joke. This is not actual legal advice. But yeah.
I'm not a lawyer.
Yeah. So what I'm trying to say is, our team's not gone forever. That's not it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I may lurk in the Discord server. I may sometime review your yeah. I don't know, will I talk that much in the Discord server, but I may join properly in the future. Yeah.
Can we keep our team? No. Shut up.
Keep
Stop asking questions.
I'm not your new parent, Charis.
We're not having this discussion. We're tabling this, or we're throwing it away. Okay. That's it. But thank you everyone for joining, and we'll see everyone soon. Bye. I will be streaming tomorrow and the day after. I will be streaming the Stanley Parable. I'll be streaming the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. I'll be yapping about that. I'll be talking about how much I like the game and what's different. A lot of people in stream in chat have played the original Stanley Parable, but they haven't actually played Ultra Deluxe. Have you played Ultra Deluxe, Loika? Have you played?
I don't own the game.
You
don't? Only watched someone watch it.
Oh, you've watched?
I only watched
the
someone
original.
play it.
Did you watch the new one?
I think so.
Like Ultra Deluxe, the remaster. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I watched it.
Doug played it because Doug played it with his brother.
Which is the creator.
Yeah. Yep.
I watched that. That was like the funniest shit ever.
I love that so much. Holy shit, they're
I
so
love
funny.
it. It's such a. I think that was like one of the best content in
It's
YouTube.
peak as
Honestly,
fuck.
I'm not going to lie.
It's peak as fuck.
It's so good, bro. I love it.
Yes. But yep. Okay.
Doug's content is just so peak, honestly.
Yes.
I know he's like kind of taking a break, but yeah.
Shout out to Doug, I guess, if he wanted that
What
from
the
a
fuck?
VTuber.
I don't think he cares.
Shout out to my fellow peer content creator Doug, who is totally on the same mark as I am in my content creator.
Dude, Doug is like literally. If I really want to do content creation, I would just what Duck Duck does.
Mm,
I just need to learn how to code. That's hard.
Honestly. Okay, we'll save. Okay, we'll save that. But thank you, everyone. We'll see everyone soon for that. I will be there for tomorrow for the Stanley Parable.
See ya.
Bye. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Bye bye.
The Stanley Parable more like the mid parable. Don't make me kill someone in front of our team on like her first stream. Okay, don't make me do that. Don't make me do that. Don't make me send someone to the dungeon. The first stream she has to do. Okay, maybe later. Honestly, yeah, that is insane bait. All right, get out of here. Get out of here.